I can never survive
4 tanks of monster.
You'd always like stop.
No, I'm working for work.
Well, I won't know. I can't see it.
Deceased man, and it's heavy.
Does it not make a noise?
Yeah.
Don't know. I've never killed it before.
Who else is working?
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
we found out.
It's just me and you and Heather.
Sorry, I'm off tomorrow.
Well, at least you're not here.
Right. Okay.
Daryl, try to sleep with Mia.
No, no.
No, I would not for Daryl.
That's the first thing anyone's going to hear, by the way.
Worth it.
Okay.
God.
The
So-
internet knows now.
She's a
Okay, so
She's got to know a trick or two.
points of action.
I
So
don't think she knows much at all.
last
Teacher.
session, Highlander went to take his wonderful elven woman on a date to a play at the park, which everyone happened to hear about. And you bought a picnic and you got a blanket and you went out to the park to watch the
I
play.
remember those romance.
And
Apparently.
there was an attack of some entity that is being warped by the corruption in the land, attacked the audience and caused general mayhem,
Killed several
You-
members of the audience.
killed several members of the audience. You successfully took it down and were summoned by Lord Troida, who gifted you her blessing
I petted her.
and gave you the sort of the detour city, so to speak, in the sense that you are now welcome in most any place you go to presenting this writ.
Are they
You
gonna
returned.
Still got the elf head.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I don't know if he has a head. He has a sword, I think.
No, like
No,
the
from the
decapitated
The
elf
dude
man.
from the game show.
Are we still welcome in everywhere? Because
still
we
have
have
that
this
head.
little like piece of paper that says we're all right, even though he has like a.
To be fair, Highlander has many
It's-
heads.
It's an underground, rich
Yeah.
and famous game show ring. I'm pretty sure the people that know about it will deal with it quietly.
And then there's Highlander where nothing is dealt with quietly.
Nothing is done rightly.
They try to sneak him in the dark and all of a sudden there's a full-blown city brawl.
You've returned to your inn.
Highlander's gone back to his high-class inn. Fuck you guys. Highlander has money.
Returns to
I don't
your
give a shit, even if I did, I'd still be staying in the parent because I'm cheap
returns
out
to
now.
your
I am in the poor
respective
one.
places of
I
rest.
get no charge. Good.
Drink yourself stupid after that crazy moment. And now
Bar
you're...
me,
In fact, it's next morning now, is it not? So you've returned from Troya, it's the early hours of the morning. You get back to your tavern to gather your stuff together. Triss has come downstairs at last, having put the horses and stuff away from the
Missed
night
it all.
before.
Oh yeah, you missed it all.
Fucking Skyrim.
Triss is like, what? Missed what?
I got shot in the back twice.
Lol.
I think I did more damage to
Yeah,
Craig
guys,
than the
I was
actual
just
thing we're
drinking and
fighting.
Same.
To Craig.
I'm pretty sure you did more
Fucking
damage to me
breath
than
You
you
had
have
taken the
full
horse
campaign.
and carts
Yeah,
you
I
had
did
taken from the
really
game
well.
show to the
It's
stable
like
and were
you got
tending
a
to the
low armor
animals
class. I
While
was just
drinking.
hitting you some.
while probably drinking.
And
I was
Highlander
always meant to be
did a
the
lot of violence. Highlander liked violence.
Good job.
So yeah, that is where we're at. Before we go into any adventures and
Highlander has to
stuff.
say goodbye to the elven one. Can we take the elven one with us?
No, that's like an NPC.
NPC, and I'm not making another character sheet right now.
I'll do it.
But she could be like, she could be like the thing that keeps Highlander on the good side. Stops Highlander trying to
Are you
cut off
sure
so
she's
many
not
heads.
into you becoming like evil? She's.
We don't know yet.
You know,
You never know, this
Time
could be the
will
way
tell.
to stop Highlander collecting heads.
A lot of the town today is a bit disorganised because of the night before. The guards are doing
Useless.
interviews still, there's heavier guard on the gate, there's a clean-up crew out on the town, there's less people on the streets, a few of the shops are closed. From what you can hear, there's probably more children out in the streets, they're clearly not in school at the moment for whatever reason, they're probably being kept families together.
We need to go get our clothes.
do we do?
Clothes? Oh
Oh
Clothes.
shit, yeah.
Clothes?
Yeah, we bought
Yes,
stuff
they
when you
bought
weren't here.
clothes.
They bought clothes and Highlander bought a new kilt.
And I need what?
I
I
got
still need
booty
my.
shorts that say art thou nasty.
I still
on
need
them.
my clothes.
If you can remember how much they are, you can touch them.
Oh, how much? How much molasses? Big deal.
They're like 50 gold or something.
For molasses.
Oh no, they're like 5
Did you
gold.
get ones that say juicy?
Yeah.
No, they say art thou nasty.
Oh yeah, you decided on that. You were like trying to decide between that and juicy.
I needed it to say juicy, and then I was like, no.
They all did that,
they
and
don't
Highlander
have
just got a
juicy
basically a
couture.
clean, unburned version of his kilt in slightly nicer material.
I got that.
I got a cape.
My mouse has also got matching shorts.
They say art down nasty. Or just.
Is Is your
It's a
mouse
magical world. Anything's
Just
possible.
Julius Caesar
Yeah.
just chilling with booty shorts.
Is
on.
he a fox?
He's got like one of those little popper outfits with like the puffy sleeves. That's what it is.
You need a little hat though. You need to make leather work. You need a little hat.
Julius Caesar is the biggest fox.
He's like, it's Robin Hood Men in Tights, but in purple velour. That's pretty much what I'm imagining in this mouse right now.
It's blue velour, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Snow White sleeves, but then just like thick. So
making that butt look extra juicy.
Gotta make it pop.
This poor mouse.
You're assuming the mouse doesn't enjoy it.
the mouse definitely fucking enjoys it. He's called Julius Caesar in the clone.
It's obviously
That's
a
his
fox.
stage name.
I have no qualms with you taking a moment.
It's obviously
go
a
and
fox.
collect
He's
your-
her pet.
You can certainly go and collect anything you have ordered at this point.
Hymander's got to say goodbye to the elven woman.
Fair enough.
Kidnap seems like a good idea, but
Is the shop open?
kidnap is in line with chaotic neutral, right?
There's a few of the shops
Clothes
open.
did I?
There's the open one.
Well, probably in the more fancy district.
We
Yeah.
have an elven woman
I mean,
traveling
you
with us
all kidnapped me.
now. You
That's
weren't
true.
kidnapped.
I had no.
Daryl, are you entirely sure you're not a pet at this point?
I'm
Pretty sure.
small. So that's just along for the ride.
Are you sure? Because you were carried around by Highlander for a while. And Highlander's not exactly the sanest of people. He could think you're just
Okay,
as
now
boring
that I
as
know
Snow
that
Boy.
it's you and Danny, I'm going to mute that conversation the next time it pops up.
Oh, I can only imagine. I don't even check it anymore. Just I'm afraid.
All I saw
You
was
should-
like King.
To put it this way, Danny's in
Just
just
started already.
No, but like
They're not in discussion,
was,
they're in
like,
negotiation.
the word thighs as well, and I was like, damn it.
Kinky five.
He's going the sushi route, and she's going the well done steak route.
Well done steak.
Not well done. It's got to be fucking. It's got to
Raw.
be
No, he's
medium
going.
rare.
He's going blue steak. She's going medium rare. He wants it raw.
I can go for raw.
You asked.
You did.
I did. I did ask. You're
You
right,
missed
sorry.
half of this
You
earlier
asked
on
for
as
this
well.
shit.
I'm glad I did.
No, you're not.
We'll make Danny listen to this, just
You
so
were
he knows what
included
he's
in it,
missing.
but we weren't recording, so you'll never know.
Is he coming along or is it just us then?
I'm trying to
I'm
come
assuming that we're just.
Yeah, he's not coming tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Dead.
No, he's had a long day.
It's important.
Danny helped me write one of my other campaigns, and when I wasn't looking, he was typed because it was just one of those Google Docs that I used. So when I was writing one section,
Don't scroll.
behind me he was writing pi at random intervals throughout my essay. So I went back to read it, and it was just pi, pi, pi in random paragraphs.
Oh, well, one time when Robert was writing a story, it was really good actually, it was really detailed, vivid description. But there was like...
I am
up there,
using
you
that
know,
for 24 hours.
all the shades
not
of
enough.
grey between.
I usually
so
only use it
added
for
in
8
all
for
the
overnight,
50 shades of grey
so it doesn't
between.
buzz, and that's it.
And he smacked the keyboard so hard that it started deleting the document and saving at the same time. So it was just a feedback loop. It was just deleting line and line and just saving over and over again. So he lost it all. And it was a really good story as well. And it was because he flipped out because I just added in 50 next to all the shades of grey in between.
Okay,
Still
So-
gets angry at that.
leaving the tavern.
Oh, pardon me.
The first port of call is your garments, and you head all the way up the
I don't
street.
care if you don't.
Tristan's
mind.
skipping her step, totally oblivious to what's
Oh,
gone on the day before. Happily,
She also doesn't care.
probably
so-
a little bit tipsy from all the drinking from the night before.
She's probably still blazing. I mean,
Probably
let's face
something,
it.
yeah, probably.
It's not gonna fight.
So
Somebody
everyone,
said fight.
Dondak just looks
Barbara?
confused. Dondak looks thoroughly confused as everyone storms into a clothing shop with utter determination on their faces, and
I'm not.
Triss
no.
earnestly calls out, going, "Art thou nasty?"
Well, Highlander can't just barge in, otherwise he'll take
While
off the
twerking
clothes.
way in, so
So you've got the big ass hat, like the big pirate hat.
damn straight. Yeah.
All the crazy
I've got
cloaks and
crazy like horns that are like covered in jewelry. I
And
now
now
have a
you've
belly
got-
dancing top, but it needs to have Madonna boobs. Has to happen.
that. And now you've got
And-
Art Down Nasty boot
Yeah,
shorts.
boot shorts. Yeah. And mini Julius Caesar ones. But then
Jesus.
I did also get some books, so I'm wearing
Yeah, they went-
Goblin, and I have Baby Dragon Destroys a Village. So I mean,
It's the best storybook
I'm
for children
set.
out there.
Highlander got a book. I just can't remember what that book is.
So you're learning
I
how
thought you were
to.
learning Dwarvish.
You're learning
Oh,
how
it
to.
was
Jewelry.
jewelry. It was jewelry and dwarvish.
I have the Dwarvish book.
Is this?
I
something
don't
you can
have the
goblins
folder out just now
effectively?
for this book
I wrote it
store,
all
so
No, we bought all the books we wanted.
Yeah.
don't act it.
We
Yeah,
didn't
we
get to buy
already
any
saw.
There was
Yeah.
nothing. The only one you'd be interested in is one that boosts your AC by 1.
And we
And
have
that's
that book.
Craig's got that.
Yeah,
I
you're
get it
He's
next.
reading it. Yeah.
And I got some.
It's gonna get
cards
passed
as
around.
well.
Yeah,
But
I'm
like-
about to say who's more likely to need that after him.
Yeah. Like he has it though. There's no point having two of them.
Well, he's reading that. I'm reading a book on jewelry.
I still
crafting,
think
so-
that the best book is Baby Dragon Destroys the Village.
I
I would
also
like
have
to
it.
start learning Goblin as well.
Well, I'm going
When
to
you're
read
finished.
the Nevermore
Well, tough
book so I
shit,
can get my
that's
pet
not-
raven.
Trish just feels bad for murdering that kind, adorable little
so
door,
I need to
door
make
goblin.
friends with every goblin I
I
meet.
thought that you
And
were
kill
learning
them
it so you
kindness.
could lure more away.
So this is how what's going so far. So far we've lost Wilson, and it's now Dondak's life mission to retrieve him.
Why are you,
You
bringing
killed-
up Wilson, you
you-
monster?
You killed one sweet innocent goblin that's changed your view of life entirely, and now you have to learn to speak
Now
goblin
I'm just
to
killing
repent
people,
for it.
just
Like
Speaking
like
goblins, so I can tell them to
Learn-
say
yeah.
their last words.
Highlander still has
learning
nightmares on
goblins so
Wilson.
she can lure them away easier
She's
because
Wilson at the
sometimes
bottom of the
goblins
deep
won't
dark
know
hole.
common.
Highlander
Yeah,
can't save him.
Are you jealous of that home?
Highlander's scared of the hole.
You know, you've just
Wilson
like
from him.
you've got like a big dark
Don't
cloak over like all of your crazy outfit, and you just like
No, the crazy outfit is what
the
lures them
crazy
in.
outfit.
Come
Oh,
on.
you know,
Oh,
honestly,
I've just
all the
realised
vivid
what tonight's
colours
episode is.
What?
is a goblins.
No, I made a promise to Highlander, and this is an episode where I have to fulfill one of the many promises I've made to Highlander.
Oh, that.
Is this the bear? The multiple head thing?
Oh, we
is
need
this
a
where I
bear.
kill a dragon? Or is this where I get really cool weaponry?
Not exactly, but it's one of the ones we were joking about, and I said I will do.
Oh dear God, which one of this is this?
It's
Sounds
not
so
the bear.
amazing.
The bear is quite a bit away.
Hang on. Think of things I've requested as pets so far. Elephants,
Goblins.
goblins,
Oh,
bears, Dondak, but I've actually technically got him. Just need to get the collar fixed.
No.
I've requested weapons, I've wanted a pirate ship.
You're not keeping Dondak as a pet. It's his life mission to retrieve Wilson.
He's just got a
Yeah,
really,
but
really,
we could
really
just
long
send him
leash.
out. He's just the retriever now.
He's
like
the
a
retriever now.
Doendak the retriever.
All you've got on the back is if
Oh, you
all you've
fucking
got
know
is like
that,
a,
right?
You're
pe-
still
a
Stonefetcher.
all you've got in your armor is just if found, please return to Highlander.
Everyone's gonna have tags on them that say something along the lines of.
Return to Highlander.
It's
Everyone
like
has
Highlander's
that.
official
Like
one.
a Highlander.
Comment on my ass. So yeah.
Let's face it, at the
We've all
end,
got fucking like
let's
branding
face
or
it,
something.
Highlander is pretty sure he is in charge of this. Like, he thinks that.
Someone is going to assign you like protection duty. Excuse me, hiccups. And it's going to be, please protect the world from Highlander.
Instantaneously, just you're there. You've been assigned. You will protect the world from Highlander. Nope.
I was
I'm
gonna
out.
say just
I
walks
quit.
away.
I'm out. It's like, and how much am I getting paid? The pay will be immense. Gonna have to go up there.
Yeah.
Most of the world's wealth.
Immense is not.
We are talking about a guy who physically does not take damage half the time. Just keep going. You'll get a palace. I'm still not entirely sure it's worth it.
Just the plain
Several
of you know.
lives.
An entire plane of existence.
Can I go live in the Feywilds? It would be safer.
No, because occasionally he gets punted in there to keep his anger away.
True that.
I think we want the one plains of hell. It'd be quieter.
You go to the plains of hell. Ah, this is peaceful. Just all you hear is roar. How the fuck did he find me?
I'm not sure if it's from him or from the plains. I can't
Turn around, just see a head go flying. I'm out.
Pass it along.
That's mine.
That was on the recording.
Shut up! I have to edit it now.
Don't edit it. Leave it alone. Don't edit it. It's adorable.
It's not. No.
No, you said raw footage. Yeah, it was raw.
You're off footage.
Yep.
We like
Oh.
it raw, baby.
Oh, that footage. All
Your
right,
words up
uncut.
I can feel that through my hair. It's
I can feel that through your head.
I'm not gonna lie. I am just incredibly amused.
Same. Same.
I thought I was gonna go somewhere like completely different.
Same.
That's normally constant.
Not only is my alignment nice, but the stupid sneezes don't help.
She's basically a fucking pixie.
That's probably what it is.
She's just north Averley.
Oh no! My whole life is just like flashed before my eyes. I was a diva dragon all along.
Sounds about right, to be fair.
I back out as soon as she starts putting wings on.
I don't have the choice.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna buy you some wings now.
I used to have like a little dress that my mum said was like a costume dress for a wedding, and I swear it looked like a fairy outfit because it had like this little flowy bit stuck for your arms with like wings.
Used to.
Daryl
She's
still
taking
has
it for
one.
special occasions.
I bet she
Like
wears it. That's her furry shirt. That's what she
Just
wears for Craig.
Fairy dragons.
Can I commission
Angel
a really,
dragons
really...
aren't actually.
Can I commission a
furries.
really expensive
They're so
painting of my elf
They're
queen?
amazing.
No, I'm a lycanthrope.
Wait, there's magical pictures, right? In this world? People can take photos of some kind?
Not yet.
Knit, yes.
There are paintings, but it takes days to do painting.
Give me a few weeks up in that dig for you.
To
That
think,
makes me wonder.
to think the person who's seen the most dick in this party is Doendak.
You
You
see my
were
most
crouching in the wind wall.
It was right in front of you. You saw that flapping around in the
I'm
breeze.
so glad I was the
I
one
had to
creating the
roll.
wind wall,
No,
not
I
in the
didn't
wind
because I
wall.
rolled and failed a perception check.
So it just slapped you in the face.
Oh.
You always did wonder where that bruise came from.
It's dick shaped.
Okay. We are really good at getting off topic. I don't know why we play Dungeons and Dragons anymore.
Why have we got a penis shaped
Just
bruise on my
Dungeons and
face?
Dicks now.
I know why you have one.
We all know
Why
why
you
I
have
have
one.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're missing. No, wait, that's right.
We all know why I have one.
Okay, so you picked up your bits and bobs.
Such an
You
obvious answer.
you take the moment to show Doendak the
Why
shops that
I
you
would
missed
have
by
a
going,
dick-shaped
you missed
bruise on my
that,
face.
and you missed that, and you missed that. Of course, not giving him time to go in any of them because why would you?
Highlander does the sensible thing and changes his kilt in the street.
Nice.
Appropriate, of course. Yeah.
That ass.
Highlander then offers a
Just
kilt to the
whistling
next
off to the
passerby.
side.
Generous of you. I'm surprised by that. I don't know why.
Most people think it's a blanket. They are wrong.
Oh
Well, everybody's walking ahead to go back
At
to the
least it's been
tavern
washed recently.
to pick up the horse and cart and
That's
get ready
true.
for the road. Highlander stops on the way to check on his lady friend, as you said you would do. I don't think we ever
Oh,
named
Give her a
her.
good
Leave
scene
it.
too.
I say buy in the standard Highlander fashion.
You say
Beer.
beer and giant.
I say beer, give them a giant bear hug and start a bar fight.
In her house.
In her home, apparently.
Yes.
You like as you say beer, like people just start jumping in through the windows.
Smashing
Table
all our
smack
chairs.
She gives you a long, drawn-out hug.
Ah.
She gives you the greatest
Nice
well
titties
wishes she
against
could
my
in the road. And she writes her address on a scroll and hands it to you and
Got a
says,
booty
if
call.
you can,
He
keep
can't
in
read
touch.
though. So.
We'll just do it for him. It's fine.
I know Highlander can't, but it means well, okay?
Highlander puts that in the one pocket he has that he's pretty sure it doesn't have a hole in it.
Are you still wearing the shirt?
He always wears it for his lady's friend.
Yeah, in front of the lady friend he wears the shirt and then as soon as he's out of my eyesight he just goes "Nah."
Get them titties out!
She suggests that when your journey ends, to come back and see her.
And she'll give him a massive handy.
Nah, at the end of your journey,
With
you're
the
level
hands.
20, so it's at least getting anal.
I
the
don't
journey.
want to know what happens at level 20.
We all know what happens at level 20.
I just told you it is obviously anal.
Other than the free-for-all where everybody died to Highlander, sure.
That is true.
For a good
That is going to happen and everyone will die. You are going to die quickest because you have no armor.
We've got instructions for homemade tiles. We're gonna make a little dungeon for y'all to do a free-for-all.
Chances of your survival?
0.
Yeah.
Probably zero.
Well, it depends. If we
You
all
can increase
gang
your
up
health though,
on
at
you,
least. Like, ding, ding.
we
Nah, I'm keeping up.
somehow survive.
See, what will happen is you would all need to team up together to get Highlander, and then look at each other and decide who's more dangerous. And then you realise that the people with the most health are these two. So you think, yeah, we'll deal with them, no problem. And then it's Doendak and Triss are standing there, and Doendak's like, I still have the nuclear option.
My
And
Yeah.
then,
Shite
by
them
some
to death.
I would need to use all 3 nuclear options on Highlander.
And even then, you're still not going to get
I
it
need
down.
to crit.
You are aware, at the end of this campaign, my health is going to be somewhere in the regions of like
300-400.
300-400. It is going to be double the paladin. That is a guarantee.
Oh yeah, easy.
That's when you just get true polymorph. Polymorph him into a mouse.
So anyway, Highlander bids
Natural
farewell to
resistance.
the pretty elf lady
We just keep
and
trying.
comes
until
to
we
rejoin
fail.
you at the tavern.
That's your strategy. Just turn him into
And-
something else.
You pack your belongings from your room, you put your adventuring gear on, you head to the door, and you're about to walk across to the stables when the most unusual sight greets your eyes. Standing in the middle of the street, looking around desperately and excitedly, is a 12-foot tall fairy dragon.
Meh.
Fluffy, massive butterfly wings, gorgeous little antenna, not like bugs' antenna, but little curly flicky bits that you get. She's got a beautiful tail, great big rainbow butterfly effects in her tail and her wings. She's a really cute little thing.
No.
She's a cute wee thing, I like her. I say wee, she's big.
Highlander
She's
points
huge.
the great axe and goes, no. No.
It's like, no more dragons! She hears Highlander shout, she looks excitedly, and she goes, oh, adventurers?
No.
I go.
Smith.
No.
I go.
Highlander.
Mildred North is excited at the sight of this dragon.
You take this away. You take. You take.
Take this one!
Yeah.
Mildred
Friends.
North sort of flits between everyone, sort of blinking excitedly, and goes, ooh, 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 it's a fairy dragon! It's Foopy!
Oh my
So
god.
you call it Twiggy.
Foopy!
Ah, there's
The
a
fairy dragon.
Foopy the fairy dragon!
And heaven's love.
And Highlander starts drinking.
She spots Mildred North and naturally comes bounding up, which sounds it's a little odd from a dragon, like bounding up like a little puppy because thunk, thunk, thunk. Even with the wings, you would think she's more delicate, but she's not.
Highlander is literally just sizing the dragon up.
She's
No.
like she's only like 3 foot taller than you. She's not like massively taller.
Highlander
than
is
you.
looking at this as if to go, this is an easy fight.
She's a
Highlander
soft.
don't
She's a
fight.
fluffy dragon. She's a soft, fluffy.
I want to pet it.
Highlander's
You could.
Head
She would not be
collection.
adverse. She is
Yes.
friendly as can be.
I'm gonna
Head
pet it.
collection.
I'm gonna pet the
No,
dragon.
Highlander, no.
Head collection.
No.
Right here.
No.
Head
I'm going to
Let me pet it
take
first
a
and then...
few steps back
Is she like her
in
moth?
case it starts attacking.
No, she's more like a dragon with butterfly wings.
Highlander
Okay.
burps.
I ran up and hug her now.
She's very sweet. She's got like a little head, little eyes, and then she's got great
Well,
big
she's
wings.
getting a fucking bear hug, like wrestled to the ground, so.
Hey, Mildred North is
You
smiling.
look like a
She's
star
almost
fruit.
nose to Mildred North in view. And she goes, Northy, where on earth have you been? Gatekeeper, man!
Other one.
Small one.
And Mildred North just kind of shrugs and goes, adventure! And Ruby's like, you're an adventurer? And he's like, yeah, I'm an adventurer. And she's like,
No.
and it's like, no, he's not. He's not an adventurer. He
Hindrance.
thinks he is.
Hindrance. That's a word I learned. Hindrance.
Just for Northy.
Paladin taught me that one.
Yes. It's yeah.
He also he keeps crying as well. I don't know why.
She looks at everyone excitedly. Very
I'm
excitedly.
petting her.
She's just every time you pet her, the fur kind of like bristles up and then goes back down, and then bristles up and goes back down. And she like it's pink and fluffy, and then she's got like a soft creamy coloured belly, and then she's got like puffs appearing in her. She's like
Highlander sniffs
every
to
time
see
you
what
pet her,
it-
it's like a little
smells.
it's like a little shiver of like excitement. You know when you
Yeah.
pet a dog too much and they start shaking. It's just like little shivers every time you get a little squeeze. She's like, and she
Highlander
sort of
has some leather. We could make a collar. Pet dragon.
A fluffy pet dragon.
Only if I can
She-
use it as a mount.
She looks around and says, "I'm Foopy Cloud Chaser."
Oh my god.
Go chase Cloud.
Well,
Point to the sky.
You're just like clouds up there.
Out there. Go chase.
Fetch!
she
Bring
goes,
me big one.
she sort of looks at him around there, and she kind of like because of the way she's sort of leaning, like the end of her fur would kind of like reach your head, and then she kind of lifts it, trying not to be rude, but she kind of trying to look down without poking you with her.
I just sort of stand taller as if to go.
Like trying to look bigger. She's like, "You look really strong."
Watch. What's a strength check to throw a trap?
She's a winged dragon. She just floats away. She's like a feather. She's
I'm
just-
doing this. I want to throw this dragon.
You're not
away.
throwing
I am
the
doing
dragon.
it.
There's 2 people hugging it.
Don't go for it.
Well, they're going.
Mildred North's like, no.
I rolled a 27.
And she can automatically resist with legendary resistance.
So I'm just going, watch, and then throw in the air. She's a dog. She'll find it entertaining.
She's not a dog. She's a
It's like those
butterfly.
cats that people slide along the
She asked for strength, so I'm just showing her I'm strong.
So you
That's why I'm
basically put your hands on her chest and just flick her up
Yep,
in the air.
He's like a
She
table.
gets a good height, but because of the way her way that she's built, she's light and feathery. She kind of floats.
Those two
gently
should
back
probably
down.
make a deck saver.
She floats quite slowly back down with her wings.
I'm sort of standing back looking really worried.
Yeah, I'm standing back too.
She like comes right down and she like takes a step back. She puts her like her head right on level with you, so it's like no, almost nose to nose, and she says, "You have got to help me." She's saying
Hang
this
on.
in an excited, happy way. Like
I meant
she's
her
like
has to do
she's
this
seen
properly
something
on the
so
run.
meaningful.
No.
She literally sort of goes like when you know when a dog's excited and it puts his paws right down and its tail up and it's kind of like when she's like, "Please, you're so strong. You're bound to be able to do it."
Why have you sent in it for us?
Dominate her in the bedroom.
There's something wrong in the Feywilds. I've been trying to figure it out, but
Trees.
Oh, the trees.
it was almost trees, but it's not. No, there's something in the ground, and I don't like it. It's
Soil.
big and it makes loud noises and it ruins the trees and it's made everything nasty. And I'm not very good.
I'm
at
Ender
the
not go
bashing.
underground. I'm Ender not fit.
I'm sure you could.
last.
I'm Ender not fit.
Could I at least
How
show
would
you?
just be like a fucking mole?
With like the big fist crazy whatever the hell they're called. You just dig with them.
Just end it. Where's Highlander? I don't know. He went into a tunnel a week ago.
You're like,
Becomes a
All
mole.
I've seen is the lemons going.
like
All you
a
see is just a tree
naturally
fall
built
down and a scream of,
digger.
"What the hell?"
She's like, please, I'll give you a gift.
Heads.
If it has one, you can have it.
Heads. Many heads.
Might get a big head out of this.
How about head?
Not from dragon. 10 new teeth.
Oh, she's
What is
Might feel
what
less.
is the problem with something destroying the wild?
There's something rampaging around the wilds. I mean, first we having the issue with the corruption, and I'm doing my best. But then this thing turned up, and it's just making it worse because it's messing with the terrain, and now everything is a mess, and my pretty woods look horrible, and it makes nasty grinding noises.
Have you tried prayer?
Have you tried thoughts and prayers?
Have you tried? Press the like button 20 times. Share.
Like Jesus will
Our
hear your
thoughts and
prayers.
prayers are with you, but we must go to another castle.
She kind of looks at the party for a minute, and she fixes her eyes somewhere between our druid and Hal, and she looks at the outfits and she goes, "Oh, wait a minute, I recognise that cloak." Sarah's like, "Nope."
No. My cloak.
Your cloak? Then you have to help because you're a patron of Renil.
I do nothing.
That's how I am.
I just shake my head like.
But Renil's patrons always protect the Feywilds.
I'm just standing there shaking my head.
I'm
like,
Ender have beer. I'm Ender protected Feywilds.
I'm going to say in Draconic, yeah, we're getting screwed here.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna start speaking
I'm going
in
to go
giant.
Draconic. I will help. Don't listen to him. He's
I'm
an
just gonna
idiot.
start speaking
Yeah.
in giant to everyone.
Really? That's so great. I can take you through the Feywilds. I can open great big gates, and I can give a couple of you a lift to make it faster.
Oh.
Jump on her back.
You're like,
Yes! Oh my god, yes! I'm so in!
Northie's like, he does just a jaw drop.
He's now
watching.
jealous because we found a better dragon.
He's like, if only I was bigger. He's kind of got that kind of like little twitch in the corner of his eye, and he kind of looks at Highlander, and then he's like, and he looks at Phoebe, and he looks at Highlander, and he's like, just crosses his arms, disappointed, and goes, "Stupid dragon's bigger than stupid Mildred."
I'm just like,
I'm Ender's gonna get more drink. He's gonna need it.
Sounds like I might.
She beams slightly, jumps up and down a little bit. She goes, follow me! We better not do this in the town. I don't want to scare too many people." And she kind of like trots over to the gate, and the guards just sort of look at her, and she's like, "Well," and they open it hurriedly, and she trots out.
Do you know who I am?
She trots out the gate and she goes, and she kind of puffs up her wings. You can feel the air around you as it sort of lifts. It's almost like you're floating off the ground. It's less like taking flight and more like lifting up in the air. And you see the shimmer of light that you normally see as the gates appear. They look almost like mirrors in the air. And she gently glides through the gate into the familiar looking purple treed Feywild that you're used to.
Just casually saunter on in.
Highlander's like, beer.
I'm just staring at the gate. There is no reason he wants to go through that. There is nothing worth it in there.
There
There
could be
is
a
no
fire.
beer in that world.
There could be a
I
fight.
hold a keg of beer out of my bag.
You're like, Highlander! Highlander!
Come and
Try
fetch!
and grappling hook it. Hang on. I've got a grappling
Milner's for the first time when it lands on your shoulder and says, do you want me to blink, grab it and blink back?
Yes.
Then I'm not sure it's going to blink over and he's going to try and grab it off you.
Strength check.
Just say to him if he does that, he's disowned his friend.
I'm gonna make it
You
smell
want-
of wild.
He
Hear
will
him.
become Hymander's
You
best
won't,
friend.
it's
He's
a blink.
bought him beer.
I'm just gonna
No,
wait.
I mean-
He will not pass the strength check.
Hey, he's using magic. He's just going.
He's got -4 strength.
Right.
He'll basically blink and then be like, in midair. Yeah, look, come on, let's
Drops
this,
it and
let's do this.
smashes.
Get it.
Yeah,
If you
let's
roll
do
a nat 1, this is the greatest thing in existence.
Roll one.
Roll
I'll roll a 1 now that you're chanting it.
Roll.
Roll it.
17. Damn it!
Mildred has 6 -4.
So I'm just like, no.
You're like,
Just
you
shake
don't
him
hear him
off.
blink, but you
That
see him grab on, and you're holding it, and you give him this look, and he's like, you can see him making that over-exaggerated pulling face, like, "Arrgh." And even Hymander's probably just totally unimpressed, even from
Don't
this
strain
distance.
too hard, you might shake
But he's trying really hard for you. You can see he's trying really hard.
There's only one solution for this. I pick up Dolendak, pet him on the head. Go
And then
over, grab
fall
my
in.
keg, and walk through the bloody gate.
I thought you were just gonna throw him past the beer.
I
It's
thought.
just flying goat legs.
I wouldn't say it's seen it
I'm more
happen.
surprised.
As you're through the gate.
I'm still carrying you.
It's a weird shift because as the gate closes behind you, there's no trace of the Elven City behind you because now you are in the Fey Wilds, and it's strange because normally when you come through you're in the middle of a woods, so it's almost like a parallel but with a different tint of color to it. But this time it's like there's no, the road's different. There's no city behind you. It takes a moment to adjust, and she kind of turns to the, if I can map would be good, west. I can map good. And she starts trotting along.
We're in the Feywild,
We're
right?
in the Feywilds.
Hyman's just going to start hitting every tree. he sees.
No. It's fine.
Every tree.
She's very chatty as she goes, and she starts with saying, she's like, we're heading to my home. It is called the Illisfa Grove.
No, you're trying
Is
to.
there beer?
It's like, I don't know what beer is, but I can maybe learn. She's a very playful gatekeeping dragon.
How not know beer?
I don't know, don't drink.
Maybe she has wine.
Elven wine.
I've heard of wine, yeah. That's fruit drink, right? And it's all funny and it tastes funny in your mouth and then
You've got
it'll
it.
giggle you after a few hours. Well, I could maybe find an Eldrin city, but it would take a while.
And so the hunt
Raid
begins.
City?
It's not the quickest journey. Like she's not like Renelle where she shifts from one place to another. She opens a gate and then has to walk to and forth from the gate location. She's one of the fairy dragons, so it's stuck in one location. And she walks for a while. And at first, it's very, very nice, very peaceful. Trees, light breeze. But as you're going, it gets quieter and quieter. And soon it seems to get duller, almost like the colours are becoming muted. And the trees are something a little shorter. And there are more rocks hewn on the ground.
Rock! I know rock.
Wait. And... wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
I know what
He's
this is.
remembered.
What?
Is it bad?
No.
This is awesome.
So, but eventually it's
I'm
not.
ready to run and jump for them.
Soon it's not only is it
You're still being
muted
carried.
and rocky, there are less trees, and the trees that there are,
Like in real life.
it's almost like the trees that are there have been felled, that the very earth is being toiled and the trees have just ripped and fallen. There are grooves in the ground that sort of twist as though something has tunneled its way both over and then under and over the ground, the soil roiling underneath. And soon you're in a region that looks like, almost like the edge of Feywoods, almost like a hill region, but everything is almost black and dull and colourless. You can see the weird crystal outcroppings that you recognise from the corruption that's spread, but it's almost like they're clear, like there's no colour here. And she sort of anxiously approaches, and she sort of stops, and she levels herself down so you can get off her safely. And she says, "This is as far as I was able to track it. I think it should be somewhere nearby."
Amanda rips one of the crystals out. He collects these things. He's got one from every dragon so far.
These are just similar to the ones you found at the play. They're just clear.
Ah, that's what they're different colours.
These ones are clear. They're just
We don't
clear.
have clear ones yet, so I need clear ones.
You didn't pick one up at the play, did you? You forgot.
Oh, I did.
You did.
They're the ones that the play
Yeah.
are much and such. So you're just picking. It's almost weird. It's almost like they're translucent in such a way that you could put your hand right through them. It's almost like they're not there at all.
I'm still going to try and pick them.
No, it's fine. You can take one. Being your strength, it's no problem at all. You dislodge it like a one that's about your hand size. So bigger than most people, but enough that it fits comfortably in your hand. And you add it to your collection.
More rock.
So she kind of lifts her head and tilts it, and she goes, last time I was here I heard noises coming from that direction over there, and she points kind of to the northeasterly kind of direction. The hills aren't too high there, but there are barely any trees, and the land looks heavily disturbed in that direction. And she says, "I'm going to go fetch the gift, even if you can't help. If you come back here, and I'll still begift you, and I'll see if I can find one of the elven towns and see if they can give me this beer?
Beer.
Beer. Okay. I'll see what we can get."
She just comes back with bees.
Bees.
I meant we'll keep the bees. They'll make better meat.
No, it'll just be like that
Honeymoon,
Cards Against
yeah.
Humanity card. Bees?
And she says, "I don't want to abandon you, but I've never, when I have seen things that exhibit, it was kind of big and scary."
I'm sure we'll handle it.
Just points to him.
Bigger
He's
than
big
him?
and scary.
Bigger than him.
How much bigger than
But
him?
he's so strong, I'm sure it'll be no
How
problem.
much bigger than him?
Bigger than him.
Is it a gargantuan creature? So if it is, I still can technically grapple that.
Doing that. Go track.
Well, yeah, I was
How many sizes larger can you pick up? How many sizes larger ones that you can pick up? One or two?
The two sizes, and
Then it doesn't matter if it is gargantuan or not then, because you can pick it up.
I can pick and grapple everything. I can technically grapple a Tarask. I don't see how, but I can technically do it by
Does it-
rules.
Lean to its ankle.
Well, it depends on how
Grab
much
its
of this
toe.
thing you find as to how big it is, because when she's seen it, she's not seen the whole thing.
Has it got a head?
I don't know if it does have a head.
Does it have a head-like area?
Does it have eyeballs?
But the better question is, does it create some form of zone of danger, akin to a danger zone?
You didn't say it in the sing-song voice. So
I
it
didn't
doesn't
do the
work.
sing-songy voice, it wasn't as good.
It's okay because my brain went totally off topic for a moment there when you said that. For some reason my brain went to Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons.
Close. Archer.
I don't know why it went there, but it did. I don't have pencils or a notepad for just now, so I'm going to be a bit out of pocket in a minute. Close this for a minute.
I need to open up a very specific page. Is it still there?
There's my secret chocolate that's been hidden there for like a week and I still haven't got it. So she skelters off, and she like a little anxious, and every so often she turns around, she waves, and she says, "Good luck! I'll be back in a little bit." Do I have a pen? I hope I have a pen. I have colouring pens, but it's not good for writing hit points.
I was drinking tea. What did you expect?
Sure.
What happened to my pencil?
Gotta drink more.
I don't know. You chewing it?
No, the size. I've never
Show
tried
how
that
to
before.
down a 2 litre bottle of Iron Brew. It is just a 5-minute fucking burp set.
It's me when I drink Dr. Pepper. Makes me so gassy.
Here we go.
I can burp a lot anyway, but Dr. Pepper seems to make me burp even more.
I want this thing's head.
It depends
Our
on if you
public
can
view
find
of
the
this game
head.
is just going to have multiple creature heads around the place.
It's like a taxidermy's best dream.
It's just going to be a very strange pub to enter. It's going to be a very big place.
That's why people will come, because it's unique.
That and they guarantee the bar pub.
So she has kind of left you here in this space. What would you like to do?
I'm going to kick random rocks around for a while.
I'll roll
They're
survival.
On you, probably knee-sized, some of them, because you're in a more mountainous region now. So they're probably like...
I'm going to start
They're,
throwing some around.
they are surprisingly round.
I'm going to start
Pebbles.
throwing some around.
You throw a few and they're quite light. They're surprisingly light around here. And you pick up a few grey ones and you're like, yeah, rock, rock, rock. But one of them is kind of back towards the wood direction. Kind of a more lighter purple colour. And it's weird. It's
New
like
rock.
it feels heavy but in a weird way. It's almost like there's air inside it.
Hymander's going to throw it.
You throw it and it hits a hill and it rolls down a little bit, and it's got a nice weight to it. It's not Wilson, but it's a nice rock.
Hymander is going to take that rock.
Good idea.
I know what this is.
And you're loving it.
None of you have you clocked it? Mm-hmm. She has. Have you?
Purple rock.
Well,
It's okay. Leave him in his oblivion. He'll find it later.
Fair enough.
So you've been left to look
He's
for.
going to track. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and track. So make me a survival check.
Is it an abomination or a beast though?
No.
Okay then.
Hymander will assist. He's surviving.
Roll with advantage.
No, because it's not an
What have you
abomination or
got?
beast.
No,
Survival.
Plus 5.
I'm in the assistant.
Oh no, wait.
Right, okay.
Hang on,
I've got
survival
plus
is
8 to survival.
Oh no, sorry, I've got plus 6. I've not actually updated my stat rolls in a while.
I shall assist, I've got plus 8.
Okay. So roll with advantage.
12.
12 plus.
You proficient?
17.
Yes. I've got plus 8.
I can keep my eyes out.
You're not
Decent.
sure what it is, but the way that the earth has been toiled, you suspect that it is pushed forward and kind of like forced the land back behind it as it's moved, and it's heading kind of towards the hillside to the north.
North.
North's that way, dude.
I pointed that way, roughly.
No, I'm
North's
pointing
like-
backwards. I'm pointing the opposite way, going north's that way, dude.
Over.
Mildred North kind of looks around going, who, me?
Almost.
Best thing ever, north. The dragon?
Mildred North's like, what?
What's the marching order?
Simple.
Well,
Hymander just walks forward.
well, yeah, we're kind of on the plains. So.
Is this difficult to train, by the way?
Hmm?
What kind of train is this? Just churned up earth. Is it difficult?
Not yet. Not yet.
That's a hint.
But because of my
Yeah, you're fine. Rationals aren't.
roll,
I'm fine.
so- wait,
Let me check something.
Just remember, difficult terrain, I still move further than you.
let me check
Yes.
something.
Can't wait till level 14. That's gonna freak. Yeah.
It's okay, I've been broken since level 3.
This is
Level 14, I can get the ability to fly my movement speed.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Group travel. Great.
Genuinely.
I don't even want to imagine it right now.
Your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Hooray! You still don't know where the beach is.
And Dara says, so you know which way
Why
the beach
did
is?
I read this
I thought
before?
we were already on the beach.
You said we were at the beach, dude.
We were at
This
the
doesn't
beach.
look like
We're
a
not
beach
at the beach
to me.
anymore.
You can still fail so drastically that no amount of magical saving will help you. So knowing that leads you northward.
Even when
In it's odd. Even it was rocky ground, but where this thing has passed through, the ground is now softer, almost as if it's tilled it as it moved. Even when it's not on ground level, you can feel that the stones have been pushed up and feel curved underneath.
Hymander's still throwing random stones.
He kept one kicking and throwing others.
Just casual, just throwing things out the way because he can. He's a bit pissed he's here.
I'm gonna cascade. The big squishy ones.
I am.
but you refer to them as the
Squishy
squishy
ones.
Hang on, what am I gonna do?
It's accurate.
Mildred North is a squishy one, I'll have you know.
Right, he's fine, he's fine, draw, blank out.
He'll blink out, yeah.
So you get 3, 10, 10.
I love
Do
that.
I
We need
have
to give aid
access
to the
fresh
weakest members of
mud,
our party.
dirt,
I'm in no
plants,
point to
soups,
suit.
or other naturally occurring materials right
Where
now?
is mud?
Yeah,
What are you reading?
I'm going to hide in plain sight.
He's like camel himself
With
up.
the party here, just be like,
Yep.
Highminder is going to attempt a stealth roll.
I'm
You
I'm
just-
gonna like just do this with like some dirt.
so you're wanting
That's
to
it.
you're wanting to make
Plus
Why don't you
stealth
just
rolls.
roll on the ground?
I mean,
I feel like my stealth roll is
Roly-poly,
pretty
and then
decent.
you like
just do a roly-poly, get back up, and I'm just
So-
invisible.
What is it you're doing? You headed in this direction. You're wanting to stealth around a little
Well,
bit.
I've casted aid on the 3 squishies.
Highminder is attempting stealth.
What does it give us?
Highminder has done
What?
pretty well in his stealth roll.
You get 10 temporary
Okay,
hit points.
Highminder rolled a 21.
nice. Okay.
On stealth?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try stealth.
I know it's probably not going to matter, but Highminder just
Oh,
likes
yeah.
stealthing places.
I could give us all pass without trick.
It's not going to help, dude. I feel like I know what we're fighting.
Yeah, I've got 16.
Somebody do give me a perception check. If you have an advantage on auditory, please let me know.
I rolled a 24.
I got 22.
I got 11.
I
Can
got
no, if I ping divine sense, it's not gonna make a difference.
No.
20.
I got
That was on the stealth.
Highminder has a
got
intimidation bonus of
jack.
2.
Perfect then. This is perfect because this suits you and this suits you.
Got 12.
As having hill giant blood in you, you have a better sense of the earth underneath you, especially since you're grounded. But you get the feeling something's wrong with the ground you're walking on. And Renil, as Renil's blessed, you are well aware of how the Feywild should feel. And you can tell that the earth underneath you is empty. And you get this sense of dread as you almost feel a tremor beneath your feet. But wearing blissfully heavy armour and having goat feet makes this much more difficult to feel, apparently. And Triss is just being Triss, probably dancing around. Her feet are never on
Can
the ground long
Highminder tell
enough.
where the tremors are coming from?
Right underneath you.
I throw Triss, I throw the dancer, and the goat man away.
You're like,
I just
"Ugh."
go noble and throw them back. Do I have to strength check this?
Could you for my humour?
I'll roll. Wait, shit. I have
You roll
advantage
a 1
as
and
a
you
throw.
just like pick us up
Without
and
range.
slam us into the ground.
Okay, so the good news is, one of you has just been nat 20.
Who hits a tree?
That would most likely have been hers through reverse.
Lighted.
The other one has got off lightly with a minor 24.
So somebody's been thrown and has landed in a tree. And the other person that's been thrown has skimmed their face along the mud.
Hey, you're camel.
You're in a
There we
tree.
go. I'm hiding in plain
You're
sight.
hiding in plain
You're in a
sight.
tree. You're on the floor.
You're,
I felt the archer would do well in a tree, so I threw him in
You know
the tree.
what? I could just stay in this tree now. I have a little house up here.
It's fortunate he did
Are
that.
you saying you want to live in a birdhouse?
As the ground beneath you, the tremor
One of
becomes
those tree goats now.
the tremor becomes very violent, very
That's
suddenly
pretty
and
good.
very quickly. It's almost like a rush of air pulls from beneath you, so that at first, instead of being thrown up, the ground pulls down rather than upward.
I'm gonna bounce
I
Make
know,
a dexterity saving throw. So
Hang
that's
on.
the
Before anything you
Go
go on,
paladin.
as I was throwing them, you hear this sound.
I don't know what
That means rage.
I know it does. Dex save.
Roll the
You're wearing
paladin.
Oh wait, is this
Don't
technically
get-
classified as a trap?
No, Dex
Ah.
save.
Wait, who's doing
I was
the
hoping I'd get the advantage if it was technically a trap.
It's not trap. You'd have keen sense, so you would have.
I'm not 20'd.
Good.
Oh.
Okay.
So 20
You don't need to tell me to
19.
get 20.
plus whatever
15.
bonuses.
That was with my bonuses. Wait, do
Well,
you
see,
not have...
that scrapes
It's a
it.
save.
Oh, it was a save and you had +2.
Yeah, because you're in 10 feet.
21.
And you get 7.
That's fine.
Well, you roll 15. Plus,
Plus 2.
Plus your dex.
17.
plus my dex?
plus 2.
Plus 2
for
from his
me.
aid.
So it's
So
17.
17.
That passes, that's fine.
They're two away.
You two went away.
You feel the ground
the tree.
pull from underneath you, and you're shocked because you think with the tremor the ground shouldn't push inwards, and you leap. And as you leap from the ground, this twisting, coiled, almost mechanical worm-like mass bursts from the ground, pulling the earth in its mouth as it does so, and it leans over, gape a jaw, twisting and writhing,
I'm so taking
making
this.
deep,
I'm making
guttural,
armor.
grinding noises.
Oh, it's skin.
I want to attack it.
Are we rolling initiative?
You are rolling initiative.
Could I take a reaction to scream
Yes,
from up top of the tree?
you may. You all hear a girly Dondak goat scream.
It's good to know that when things go wrong,
Good to
Jack
know,
screams like a girl.
literally
and
our
having
goal.
more time.
Good to
All
know.
the goats scream. The screaming goat noises. Oh no!
I've literally just
12
sent
hit
like
points.
3 goats to the
so
chat.
Hyman.
So
On top of what I already
Cool.
have.
Yes.
Highlander has plus 12 temporary hit points.
Yes.
What is the point in giving him more hit points?
It's just there, okay? Take it and run with it. I'm OP. I rolled 17.
I don't need to know that on a recording.
I now officially have 106. Nice.
Enjoy.
No touching your pee-pee.
Okay, so my initiative is 18.
Too
I
much.
keep forgetting I have advantage on all initiative rolls.
Okay, what did Craig say he got?
17. I got 15.
How thankful are you that you just
what
launched
does
away
Daenerys
from
get?
that thing?
And you got, and you
What
like
does
were
Daenerys
able
get?
to
Oh, for
casually
initiative.
glide across the
I've
dirt.
totally forgotten already. It's plus dex, right? So I got 12.
Murder's going to switch it up. He's not going to use the great axe this time.
What did Driss get?
I was like 10.
Not bad.
He's just going to use his glaive.
I don't know if I should roll for Northy. I'm not sure he'll be any good in this situation.
It's like range 15 feet
He's
away.
really-
Go on mine.
I love the fact that you have
That
given
makes
me a
sense.
reach weapon.
Well, yeah,
That's a 15-foot attack range I have.
I know. We went over this
That
last
is
week.
awesome. I still love this.
This is a fortunate coincidence that I wrote it down the way I did.
Oh, hang on, let me.
So here we go. Let me have a quick read over some of the stuff.
That's cool.
It just makes me think of that site, Cool Mass for Kids.
You have like a 30,000 like
Okay, so
like volume.
I'm gonna need
30,000
my calculator for this one, I think.
Range of attack.
Okay, so opening round,
Look at the
Mhm.
tree.
Highlander.
Highlander.
Normally you're in the middle, but
Okay,
no,
connect.
today Highlander goes first.
Well, no, Highlander's either at the right
Come
start
over and I'll look at the
or in the middle. He's never been at the end yet.
I think you have been one.
They're all just standing in a tree.
Yeah, tree goats do that.
Yeah.
Tree goats are great.
Tree goats are wrong.
You know, a screaming tree goat.
Screaming
It's official now.
Hell yeah. I can't wait till we're in the mountains
makes me
and then
think
I'll
of
be
goats.
out.
Maybe a screaming mountain goat.
It makes me think of Goat Simulator.
Don't know.
Highlander will.
I'll
How far
fix
away is this
every
creature from
single
Well,
Highlander?
you just slept away from it, so you're pretty much at the base of its
Also
coil
cool.
coming out of the ground.
Highlander
Drive
throws
the
his rock.
diggers. That
Okay,
was
so make your attack roll.
Grounded?
Yeah.
Not quite.
Yep.
fun. My mum was asking how
What's his
long
damage
it-
die? What's the damage die?
You still get your D10 damage die for your rocks at the moment.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, and that's 20. It's 3d10 now.
Oh, the brutal critical.
Okay, so that is 20.
20, that's not bad.
And then Highlander just swings with the glaive.
So first things first, you throw your rock.
Yes.
You roar loudly, you throw it. You hear it go thwomp into its side, and then it falls into the ground and goes doop, doop, doop. And then it shivers. And it kind of pops. And these little legs pop out the bottom, little arms go outside. And it kind of shuffles in the spot and looks round. And then closes up and rolls back over to Highlander.
What?
Return rock! Good rock!
I'm
Have I just
confused.
been made use, like, has
done
my
it.
one use been taken from
Yes.
Do you
Still
remember
have
those?
to find
Now the
Wilson.
pet.
Were you there for that session when we fought those things in the mountain where the rocks kept running at us?
No, it was only these two.
Oh, you missed that. I now have one of those. I have an earth elemental thing as a pet.
You won't have the exact same stats.
No,
we'll
but I
give you some.
basically have a
still
rock.
have-
that
You've got a
returns
rock
to
that
it.
comes
I
back.
still
Is
have
what
to
we're
find
calling it.
Wilson. I still have a
He
use.
still needs eyes.
Dolan
Has it
Dak
got a
Wilson
face?
Hunter.
It's got a face.
It's got its own face.
Can we still
It's
give it a
indistinguishable
fake
from a
Wilson?
normal rock unless he pops out.
Right, now we find out what this
I
thing
want to
says
see a
he
picture
is.
of this thing.
I rolled a 19.
Do we have a picture of it? I want to see it.
Just
Sounds
tits.
adorable.
Oh, crap baskets.
Shit.
AC's 19.
Or 20.
Is it like Humpty Dumpty? Or
Okay,
is
so it
like
takes-
outside?
It's like a little.
Who's got the player's handbook that doesn't involve me picking up my
It's
dice?
like penguin flippers.
I need to look at a weapon.
Like the robot from Wall-E.
Like the robot
the glaive?
Wall-E, yeah.
Yeah,
Have we got
one
pictures of it?
D10,
I
I
want to see
think.
it. It sounds normal.
The pictures in the book don't kind of fit
Flash
what
it.
I'm giving him. I've kind of
One-
tweaked
one
it a little
of the
bit to make it look more appropriate.
Oh, you know what? I've got a bow that.
It's got the little feet that Nosepass in Pokemon
This
has.
one probably.
But that's what it's like. It's like Nosepass from Pokemon, except it's like round and purple.
6 slashing damage.
Wait, doesn't those pass?
Oh, hang on, which
already have
weapon
a
are you
massive
using?
muscle?
The glaive.
The glaive, okay, hang on.
1d10 plus
Or am I
1d6
thinking
with
of the other
rock.
one?
It's magical.
Can you tell me what the total damage is to make my life easier?
The total damage is 11, but it was 6 slashing, 5 necrotic.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, shit, no, hang on. Plus 8. So 8 slashing on top of that.
I'm confused.
I forgot to add my strength modifiers and my rage bonus.
GG.
Yeah, so that's
That's okay, I masked.
14 and
I masked good.
5. I forgot to add that on. That's my best.
I have a returning rock.
Okay. So, it's now the creature's turn. Having been thumped by a rock
And
and chinked by a giant, it kind of rotates on the spot. And you see it look down. And the grinding noise is deafening in your ears.
I know.
And seeing as you throw a rock at it, Highlander, we're gonna have a go at hitting you.
Hang on,
Like a
as
pro.
it rotates and things at me.
You're like, I can roar louder than anything. Okay.
Scream.
See if anyone had a.
Had a what?
What?
If this thing, like, I'm not gonna lie, if someone casts that spell that makes me 3 times louder, Highlander could empty a city.
Just cast Thaumaturgy on mine.
Thaumaturgy's bare
I
walls.
did a net 1 for my first roll.
Hooray!
I got my net 1 out of the way.
Oh, that's a really cool looking die though.
It is a nice dice. I say it's a nice dice. You gave me a net 1.
I like
My
this guy.
nicest looking dice.
You
is
roar
the one
at
that's
it
good
and kind of leap to the side as it burrows its head into the ground, slamming beside you.
I can't wait until I get DM for it.
It has a 2 attacks, so the second one is
Do that next time we have to do fight.
21.
That will surprisingly hit, unless you've given me any extra AC.
Unfortunately, no.
Could you suck?
Well, I hate you too.
I've got 2 different dice on this card dice.
Hang on, wait. That is. I currently have a total hit points of 100 and.
I can't find my other.
Yeah.
172.
I need dice.
That is.
160
Where have I
hit
these
points and 12.
I have
bonus.
You are 10 points off of being full health, basically. Or
Okay.
8 points off.
I gain a minimum of 12. Every hit die I've rolled is a 12. For Highlander. It's fucking great.
So it's 15 bludgeoning damage,
So, 7.
and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So, crap baskets. Well, you'll get the +2 though, because.
Plus 2, so. 19 still.
Fail.
Oh, damn.
That's a 20 DC.
Well, we're dead.
Nice one, guys. Far has been fun.
Hold up, pass me a player's handbook.
That's enough dice for that attack.
Hang on, I need to check the player's handbook for something.
Oh,
Oh, I threw everything.
well,
at
that
it,
was a low
so-
roll, so better keep that one. Oh, they were all low rolls, that's fine.
What does it do?
2, 4, 5.
Is he getting eaten?
So,
Thorndyke will take
that is an
one,
additional
so-
14 points of slashing damage.
So 7.
Oh, wait, was that a dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Just realised something. Danger sense, if I know it's coming, I have advantage on any dexterity saving throw.
You want to roll again?
Yeah, I will.
That's okay.
Don't give me that one. Oh shit, math, hang on. +2. +2 dex from that. +2 dex from you. 20!
Still fail.
Oh shit!
Thank you for throwing me far, far away from this thing.
So 14
I have
points.
not been using danger sense correctly at all.
14 points of slashing damage.
So 7 and
You
7.
get to attack first.
Oh, you can have that back now. I've checked everything I needed.
Daryl.
So 7 and 7. Is that everything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I missed the first attack with its phenomenal.
Okay, I'm down to
Phenomenal net
158 hit points, guys. I'm looking low.
Give him some healing.
This thing's used to destroying things, hits Highlander and just sees him kind of go.
Eh.
Which
Just like-
brings us to Hendar.
Hooray!
Slashy magic powers.
I'm
Immolation.
immolating this son of a gun.
Yeah, we're looking at him, are you?
Wait, hang on. Are we fighting what?
really?
I'm not going to say the name, but look me in the eyes and tell me, are we fighting what I think we're fighting?
I don't know what you think we're fighting.
You should know. These things can wreck parties if they don't prep for it right.
I don't know, what is it?
I can't say the name, otherwise they'll know.
Well, you can tell them.
No, I don't want to.
You could tell us.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't think it's the same thing.
Oh, it's the end.
It's like a lot longer than it always looks, like a lot longer.
Oh, I say it looks longer than it does, but it doesn't give me a size in the thing I'm using.
It's probably the same thing. You are very. Yep, it's what I thought it was.
Hi, Dad.
Pretty bad. This bad. This very, very
Do I have
bad.
to roll for immolation or do you have to roll for it?
You have to roll DC.
What am I rolling?
Dex.
Dex save.
This is something even the paladin is going to get hit a lot by.
I forget what immolation is. Dice right.
It was.
It's
Is it a dex save?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
No, we're
DC
fine.
is like 7.
What did you roll?
I know the DC for your thing, it's fine.
Wait, I can't remember what the damage dice is.
It's a lot of damage dice. It's the save is to prevent it from burning.
Yeah, it's always the full damage in it.
Yeah, it's always
I
no. It's
forget-
half damage and no burning on a save, but full damage and burning on a
Isn't the
fail.
spell save DC like. Oh no,
18.
wait,
It's like
shit, I
18.
know what the 8 dex bonus for these things are, it doesn't fucking matter.
I forget what
You really need to bring up if it is dex or con or whatever.
It's a dex save. I
Danny,
forget-
don't send me a photo, Danny. I'm busy.
I forget what. How many dice it is?
It's
What's the
X
magical
amount
book that
of
contains all the
D8s,
information?
right?
Yeah. Where's the red book? Okay.
It's 7.
What red book?
I forget how much damage.
Oh, you're the.
It's 7 because we thought we had the argument whether it was 7 or 8 because we've got like a homebrew
My
version
app
of
said
a
it was
spell.
1.
And yours said it was 1 more.
I don't know what it is. Properly.
I know what it is, but I can't remember its weaknesses. I think acid is one.
Because it can turn into dragon.
Oh no, acid damage do more damage anyway. And I ignore piercing resistance.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
There you go, Mary Ellen, a desperate young man.
Okay.
Do you want a desperate young man? Training for the Marines.
Do you
so-
already have one? This is insulting your boyfriend here.
Go right ahead. I mean,
It was 68, wasn't it?
I think it was 6.
I'd tap it.
Wasn't it? Wasn't.
No, it was 7.
Yeah, because it was 7 or 8.
Wait,
and
did
it
she
was
not look in
7.
the book for it?
he's friends with one of Joel's friends.
I said send it to everyone else because I know what an idiot you look like me, but that's it, I'm sending nudes.
Tell him he's over exaggerating a bit too much there.
It's a bit generous, mate.
Bit generous. Open the book, find
We all
out.
know it's a mushroom.
It's in.
The red book.
Just
Not
send
in
the,
that
like the little.
It's not in that one, it's in
toadstool.
Mordecai. No, it's not Mordecai, it's in Volos.
I should know this by now.
Volos is going to be down the bottom.
Wait, no, there's a simple solution. I can look on my phone at the spell list and then tell you because it was 1 damage dice too low.
Oh, it's because the one we found online was different from the one we found in the book.
Yeah, it was 1
Why
damage
do we
dice
keep
too low.
using this weapon if we can't work out what it does?
Because I like eliminating things.
The creatures are at the back.
Right,
Spells are in the middle.
it's 8d6 fire damage
so
because
I'm
it's
supposed
1d
to
dice.
So
dice
it's
too low.
7.
I've got
But
seven
it's a
D6.
set level though for the
Yeah,
weapon.
That's level 5.
Yeah, no, it was 8d6. This was 7d6. But it was 1 damage dice too low because you do similar fire damage as Fireball. Because Immolation is a higher level spell.
It's not immolation, it's immolate.
Yeah, but that's what it was though.
This
Because
is the
we
problem
found
we
immolation,
had.
which
Oh,
was
it was
8
different.
d6s,
Which is different from
and then
immolate.
yours was 7 d6s because it was 1 low.
It was 66. Because we were arguing about this for hours.
I'm pretty sure that it was.
You
1
really
low.
need to write that down on your,
Immolate.
your sheets.
Immolate.
dude.
Yeah.
Immolate.
Why do you think I have a book that contains all of my weapon dice in it?
Maybe it's not on this one, maybe it's in
Mordecai.
By the way,
Mordecai's.
maybe.
That's Mordecai's.
Also, nuclear option.
Also,
Death on it, death on it.
If you can nat 20, that could be handy.
One roll 6 and see what.
5d8 cold damage.
We'll roll 6 and just see where that goes.
7.
I do have lightning and.
Do you want more d6s?
Well.
Because I have a bunch.
it's like I've lost all of my spells and stuff. I don't know how I've done.
12.
18.
Takes 9 damage.
You
You rolled quite well, but
Is what it is.
Nope, not this book either.
he didn't roll as high as he could have done.
Why, like, I swear you guys put my stuff all over everything,
Oh,
so
man.
I'll leave them there now.
I can't remember if this thing is resistant to fire or not.
I'll check in a sec.
Oh, if it's sure I'll be told.
Remember, I can homebrew anything at any given time, so. But no,
Yeah.
it's not immune.
I've encountered these things in previous campaigns, and if you are not prepped for them, they can destroy a well trained party.
This is, I think,
Like
it's
getting the
from
archer
Magic
and the
Gathering.
healer out of the way is the best move we probably made all campaign.
One of the best move you've ever made in general.
How far are you
I'm
from
still
you?
here.
How far am I from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a cute dragon.
Right next to you.
Close enough to
You're
get that
closer.
save.
Am I in melee range of this thing?
Yes.
Because you leapt out the way it came out of the ground.
Put it this way, the only difference between me and you is you were standing right next to it. I took 2 steps back to throw my rock and then moved
Can you
closer.
get off my toe?
I moved into the 10
No, you
foot
can go
range
back.
because you were.
No.
No, I'm at the
On-
15 foot
on
range.
them,
It's 10 feet away
backwards.
from you. And you've got
Thank
5
you.
foot attack. Yeah, you only have one weapon as well, don't you? He only has one weapon.
Me?
Yeah.
I technically have. No, I've got 3.
Yeah,
I've got
he's
Claymore.
got-
Oh, the Claymore.
Claymore.
That could be. What does Claymore do again?
It scares him.
No, that's
It scares.
yeah, I'm going to tell you now, that's not going to work.
86.
Beginner one. That was better. 18.
I did tell you it was 8d6.
Right,
18.
Because it was 1 off on immolation.
27.
27.
That's not bad, 13.
That's a big comeback with that last 2 dice there.
Danny, go away. Danny, go away. We're playing game.
Ignore him.
Don't suck a dick.
You tell him.
There's
I'm
no match
sucking
to
my
do in
dick,
group
then
chat,
Daryl's
so-
dick,
I told
then
him to.
Craig's dick, and then he can suck his own dick. Then Mary Ellen's dick.
We have to suck my
And if
dick.
Hannah's bored, maybe her dick.
As a bonus action.
Why not? He's doing everyone as well.
Might as well join in. Yeah.
As a bonus action, we cast magic weapon.
Yes. Basically, it's slash. Then you got and then all you hear is a tap tap. Come on. Most gentle rage moment ever. It's just.
So you've used
What do you
your
think?
spell.
Kind
Yep.
decide
You
whether
lose your extra attack.
poison dragon
And I've
or
cast
lightning
the magic
dragon.
weapon on.
No, you can't do that. One
Magic-
spell a turn. And you use Immolate from your weapon. So you can't
Or
cast
lightning.
magic weapon.
Zimmalate, not
Is that not like a weapon ability?
That's a weapon effect, though. They don't
Yeah.
factor into spells.
But it still takes away his extra attack, and therefore takes away his extra action.
I got
Plus,
bonus action.
you can't do more than
Bonus
one spell
action.
turn. You can't bonus action magic weapon.
You're forgetting the general failsafe, though. Magical artifacts that cast spells do not classify as spells. They classify as a weapon action.
Yeah.
That's why
But he
magic.
still can't cast
that's-
a spell because he only gets 2 attacks or 1 spell.
Immolate is
It's
a
a
weapon
weapon.
action.
Therefore, he only has an attack action
It's
left.
magic weapon,
Well-
not a bonus weapon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
magic.
it's a bonus
Magic
action.
weapon's an action.
Bonus action.
No,
No,
it's
it
not.
shouldn't be.
It's a bonus action.
Is it a paladin bonus action?
No, it's just a bonus action.
No, that's an action.
No, elemental weapons though.
No, magic weapon is an action. It's my wizard has.
Things we do to keep our paladin from being stupid. Craig, learn to play.
Magic circle, magic jar, magic mouth, magic weapon. Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we need to work out if it takes an action to cast Immolate.
Action. It's not an action.
If it's a weapon,
If
it's
it's
a weapon
an
action.
action, then it just counts as the attack, right?
Yeah.
No. He can't cast the spell now though because he's used a weapon action. He now has to use his attack action.
Yeah, but bonus actions don't factor into that.
They do.
No, you can cast bonus actions.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you attack again, then a bonus action is your second action. That's what bonus actions are
Where
for.
is this stupid sword gone? So we can read what it does.
This is what happens when you give people powerful magical items.
It was meant to be a silly campaign and it's going to be a silly campaign.
Still is
So a silly campaign would allow us to cast magic weapon.
It's counts as casting a spell.
Then you can't cast magic weapon.
Oh well.
However,
As
do
a
you have any
bonus
cantrips?
action, you can touch.
Do you have cantrips?
paladin.
Do you have anything?
No, that's me. I'm about.
Did you attack first, or did you use the
No,
spell
he
first?
did not. He used the spell first.
Dumbass.
It's okay because here comes Stonedack.
Shoot me in the back.
The shoot,
Yes.
the
If I remember
shoot header in the
correctly,
back.
acid is what you hit this thing with.
Nuclear option as well.
With your bow, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably better that you just use the acid arrows.
You think?
Well, you've got plus 12 to hit.
Mm.
You have no disadvantage from range as you've got sharpshooter.
I don't have sharpshooter.
Why do you not have sharpshooter?
Because I
Fucking
took.
useless.
You took something else that was useful.
Level 4,
No,
Rangers, sharpshooter. Rule book number 1.
Well, no, because
I've got a
I
dual
had
wielding ranger.
bloody
If you
16
use a bow.
dexterity, so I had to take.
Yeah, without doubt.
I had to up my dexterity to 18. Then I
Yeah, but
got
you
my
take sharpshooters, then
dexterity
you
to 20.
ignore half and 2/3. Third.
Oh, he's got a bullet that ignores a.
You've got a bow that ignores resistance.
Resistance to piercing.
Yeah, and sharpshooter gives you the ability to ignore covers.
Well, there's level
You know
12.
it's not
Well,
right.
there's level 12.
There is level 12. He's got time.
Honestly, you have unlimited magical arrows. Why are you not abusing that function?
Well, I do abuse it once I fired the nuclear options.
Yeah, but you've never hit with the nuclear option, and we're close.
When you do hit with a nuclear option, it hits a natural 20 on the thing with 1 hit point.
Yeah. Get it down as 1 hit point, guys.
I'll work on it, you know? I'll
Alright,
get
okay,
as
yeah.
close as I can.
We'll open up with two old acid arrows and hunter's mark on it.
Okay, so you're going to do
Do an acid arrow and a lightning arrow.
Hunter's Mark.
So I can't remember if it's resistant to acid or not.
No, what's this?
And she can't tell you that until you actually hit it.
She doesn't tell you either.
I don't have to tell you.
She doesn't have to tell you, but they normally describe the effect as what
Not
you'd
as good.
expect or less than you'd expect.
Well, that's you.
Sure.
Just tell me what you're shooting and then
One
roll.
acid, 1 lightning.
With
acid
hunter's
ones
mark.
first. With hunter's mark.
I would laugh if you rolled so lowly.
Oh, you know what? That's an 18.
You
That's
missed.
still gonna hit.
Seeing this thing come out of the ground, don't act
And that's
screams like a
unnatural.
girl and it goes flying.
Natural 20.
to the
Unnatural.
side.
Unnatural.
I thought you said natural 20. I'm like,
No,
Jesus.
no, no.
So which
And
one
the
hit?
unnatural 20 will
The
hit.
lightning arrow hits.
The
Lightning
lightning
arrow.
arrow.
Hooray!
Good job.
I can't remember what this thing is weak to. I just remember nearly wiping my party.
It might be a variation of what you read because it's the custom homebrew sheets I'm using.
Oh,
15.
shit.
What was
Stick to
that?
similar stats.
15 damage with 2 lightning damage. So it's 13 piercing and then.
That's fine. So Thornax screams like a girl, fired wide,
Somehow
Shook his head
fires
really hard.
wide.
somehow fires wide, shakes his head, takes out the next arrow and hits it.
Basically,
I feel like I'm more. I feel like rather than firing wide, I probably fired over.
That's probably what you
Because
did,
I was
yeah.
avoiding shooting you guys.
yeah, you're like, I won't shoot them. Screw it, I'll risk it.
The only way for me to hit anything is to actually aim at one of you guys and then just miss you.
Aim at Highlander is the easier target.
It's just like fucking
I mean, you hit
matrix
it.
round
It goes kind of between
Curve that
the coils, kind of like the twisting. You're not sure if it was metal or natural, but it kind of like look like scales that are lifting up, and you kind of lodge in between them. So you manage to hit, but it's not an easy thing to hit. You know you're going to have to concentrate. This brings us to the dragon one.
Yes.
Dragon form.
Yes, dragon farm. Trying to
away.
decide which dragon though.
See, this is custom, so I can't advise you anymore. I don't know
Yeah.
if they'll have changed the resistances or not.
No, I haven't changed any of that. I've got a part of me, but I don't know what.
I'm probably
No, I
I'm
don't know
trying
if
to
they have
decide
changed the
between
resistances.
acid and lightning. The acid can do 4d8,
Acid is always handy. There's very few things resistant to acid.
and the lightning can do 3d10.
Again, very few things are resistant to acid.
Go with acid.
I'll go with the acid. I turn into Cobra Dragon,
Rawr.
writing down 10 hit points. 22, so not very
Your
many.
10 hit points are terrible.
Depends on the dragon, it's a lower level dragon, so it's challenge rating
What's the maximum size dragon she can turn into?
challenge rating 2.
It's challenge rating divided by 3. So at the moment it's CR3.
So our highest one should be able to turn into CR6. CR6 dragons are.
No, it's meant to kind of be a balanced leg into that. It's not meant to be.
Full dragon.
For the more OP
You okay there?
She starts with.
Yeah.
Need some fresher? You were going to kick butt in a minute, right? You're like, yeah.
In a minute.
So now he's just just like,
You look
what
like you're
do?
about to enter a food
Yes, I'm
coma.
turning into Copper Dragon.
Is it a food coma face we need to worry about?
Yeah, because there are higher powered dragons I could do, but sipping off their stuff's not as effective as acid, I think. Because we think the acid might be helpful.
Alright.
Well, so Neris does her thing, and she twists and warps and wings and snout and does what Daenerys does best. Dragon.
How far away from me is it?
Well, you three had let get away with Tremor, so you are right next to it.
Okay. Going to acid breath.
Okay, cool. What do I have to do?
What did you have to do?
It's a line, so you're fine.
Okay.
Dexterity save, which I feel like it will probably do. But still.
15.
What's your spell save DC?
Yes, it passes because it's DC save that. Oh, not mine.
What
not
is the
mine,
DC
it's spell
save?
save. DC is 11.
It doesn't add
So
anything
it's
to
in
dex.
level. Yes. So,
Yeah,
yes.
so roll an 18, 19, 20 for mine.
19.
So it passes, but it still takes damage.
I'm rolling a good mixture tonight.
This thing is not the exact same thing as what I thought. Hers is not as
So
dangerous.
that's free.
It's a CR rating,
Those terminal.
just above your level.
What's the CR rating?
This one is 18 recommended. And you were fighting 14 last week, so I've been scaling it. according to
11
yours.
damage
last
total.
Ours was CR 32.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you yet.
11 damage total.
CR
11
32.
We took that down at level 15. There was 5 of us.
Got
Two of us were standing at the end of the fight,
Fine.
and I was not one of them. It was the wizard
Thank
and
you.
the bloody rogue.
You just start gnawing at one of these like scales, you're like trying to rip it off when you're breathing into any space you can find. And that brings us to Triss and Northie and KFP.
And
KFP
Julius
and
Caesar.
Triss and Northie from the
You
tree.
can't forget about Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar's gonna win this one day.
He's a true warrior.
Does
What?
like,
They- like
negative 3 damage every hit.
Like,
on this
you're gonna
guy.
buy him like a little
He was
needle for a sword.
He needs to have a button shield.
A button
a
shield.
button shield and a
Oh,
toothpick sword.
oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna need to draw that now.
This little mouse with a pirate hat.
If
a
we
button
do mouse
shield,
guard at the end of
toothpick,
this, you have
cutlass,
got to play
and
Julius
booty
Caesar.
shorts.
If we do a mouse guard campaign after this, you've got to be Julius Caesar.
What class is he though?
I don't know, I'll have to check in the book what the classes are.
Holy knight.
Obviously a bard as well.
He's Casanova, I'll have you know. Casanova of the mouse world.
Got like a little tiny glue.
Yes.
He also plays the triangle.
Bruno.
As it would not be one of our campaigns if there was not a triangle involved.
True that.
Did you say it looks like metal or what?
It's difficult to tell if it's metal or stone. It's covered in dirt from
Okay.
travel.
I think
I mean,
the one we
shit.
fought, it was CR 32, its health was something like 600.
Oh yeah, this is scaled down.
And it was resistant to everything but acid.
This
Oh,
thing
and
is
like,
scaled down.
if you got swallowed by it, you can do damage from the inside.
Yeah, I was thinking this has probably got a swallow mechanic at a higher level, but no, this is scaled down.
Yeah, that's the mini-me's.
I know one of them like breaks off.
Yeah, there's one creature that's CR is like, it's a question mark. Because it is,
Question.
it's used for level 20s.
I found
it
a
this
stat
way,
block for
you kill it,
nickel bola.
And there is like,
I'm
it rolls
like,
a d10,
that one.
and for it to die, it has to roll a 1. Anything else, it does other things. On a 0, it regenerates to full health. On a 10, it regenerates to full health and splits in 2. And you're then fighting 2 of the bastards.
It screwed you and your entire party.
Good news is, when it rolls a 10, it can't roll the 10 again.
So it's like, if you roll a 10 again, you roll, like you reroll.
If you roll a 10 again, it means,
It's funny he should say all that.
It does that. Crap baskets. Don't roll a 10.
He doesn't need to roll for it.
It
does
just
It
does?
He jinxed it.
I know what I'm fighting,
Right,
son. I know how screwed this party is.
See you later, guys. Sort myself out.
You're the only one that will survive this. You and Triss have a
Because
chance
I'm
of surviving.
because I'm up a tree and I can run away.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Highlander
surprised.
can't run away. Highlander doesn't know how.
Yeah, one of
Except
my
that one
dragons
time.
does 5d8.
Highlander can do 5d12 in one hit. At level 20 when it
I
crits.
can also do 1d10 plus 2 plus 1d4 cold.
Highlander does that with his fists.
But not cold damage.
Highlander with his fists does 1d.
What are we
4
thinking?
plus
I mean,
8.
well, like, I don't know. I don't have shit for like.
Start being a buffing bard. Give
Yeah.
someone inspiration. Sing a song. Do a dance in a tree branch.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration!
Actually use it.
No.
He roll
Not
has
gonna lie,
plus
you're gonna like
12.
give inspiration to the fucking paladin.
It's a D10 inspiration dice now.
A D10 inspiration dice. I'll
Yeah, if
call
you
we
somehow
need it.
miss with a d10 inspiration when you've got a plus 10,
Plus 12 plus
plus
the
12
D10,
plus a d10,
plus
the fuck are you rolling?
Like a net
One.
one.
Like-
You have to roll 2 and then a 1 on the inspiration
I
dice.
straight up missed it because I rolled a 6. When you roll a 6 and just miss something.
The thing is, Highlander only adds 9 to his attack rolls.
And yet he hits way more than you do.
I'm pretty sure I've got
Just
a better
do-
accuracy rating with the bow than he does.
I just do cloud of daggers on it.
And I only have a plus
Half
6 to my bow
dagger?
shots.
Yeah, probably, to be honest.
where do you want to place
Just
it?
roll low. Get different
I
dice.
guess in the middle bit.
Here, for the rest of the campaign, roll this one.
Well, I
I don't
mean, like
think you can
when I'm
be,
sitting
like,
here and
as
I'm just
close
like
to it as
rolling
I
You
can.
can
about,
catch
just
a
feel like
dice.
the crack of it.
You can catch a dice, I throw it at you.
Hole.
Easily.
Oh,
Hang on,
yeah,
I
you
can
can't
picture
roll
where
it.
they are.
Yeah, I'll sit when we're doing
You
D&D
could probably
Roberts,
cast
and I
it
just
to
do
one side
this
of it, yeah,
all the
without hitting
time.
them. But we'll just have to remember to be careful when you move that you don't walk into the cloud of daggers.
What cloud of daggers?
There's a
Oh,
cloud of
cloud of
daggers when I
daggers.
walk into it.
Every time with you in cloud of daggers.
That's all I got.
Do you not? What?
Too late
Let
to
me see your
use my
spell
spells.
list.
Cloud of daggers is a decent spell.
Yeah, it is.
You have bestow curse.
You have to touch it though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I gave her
don't use
spells that are useful
You have
for her.
heat metal.
Again,
I
she
know.
doesn't
It
touch
could be
it.
stone.
Heat metal's not a touch spell.
No, but I know it's
60 foot range.
Yeah, but you don't know if this is metal or stone. If
worth
this
it.
is
Well,
metal,
that was my first thought, but she said it could be stone, so.
yeah, but if you hit this and it's metal,
Fine,
that
I'll
thing
do
has
it.
got so many things happening to it. It's better to waste a spell slot than to cast cloud of daggers every time.
I guess. I don't have it on my thing.
Natural armor makes it stone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not
No,
a.
it's stone for
It's
fuck's
not.
Metal.
It looks metal-like because of the way it's grinding and screeching.
Yeah.
It's. Cause it's remember it's been digging in the ground, so it's hard to.
So basically just a massive drill.
It's a massive
So you're
worm.
telling me this is just a giant rock
It's a giant worm.
Can we
What?
throw the giant?
which Highlander can grapple?
It doesn't say it can't be grappled. I read it carefully this time. It doesn't say it can't be grappled.
So it can be grappled.
Just remember that it's huge. And even if you grapple one part of it, there's more of it that can come out.
Ah, yes, but its movement becomes 0.
The part you're holding becomes 0.
I know there's
Catches.
multiple parts. I know that.
You hold one bit, tail flies out and kills Triss in the tree.
Yeah, but then it's
I'm not in
then
the
it
tree.
just weighs less.
I
It's
know.
him in the tree.
Standing on the branch.
Here's the thing: the more of this thing that
Slaps
detaches,
the goat.
the easier it is for me to start throwing it around like a rag doll. So
Just- It's like 100 feet long. Are you just like,
my lift, I have calculated it. My Highlander can lift just over a ton,
I can imagine this thing weighs more than a ton, but that's just.
but if it detaches. Second it is the ton stage, all you see is Highlander go, ha ha!
it separates neatly into little 1 ton sized pieces,
So you're placing
you
the
just
daggers.
keep throwing it
Do I
away.
need to like.
I don't think
It
you need
comes
to roll
back
for
to the
cloud
attack
dagger. I think
damage.
you
No,
just
it's
place
just
it.
place. You roll for the damage from your.
Yeah, cloud daggers is just place, so you don't need to roll for it.
And you roll like your save when you're getting hit by it every whenever.
No, it's just alright. There.
Yeah, when you start your turn in it, and then yeah.
Oh, right.
Start or end your turn, I believe. Or pass through it.
Yeah.
Be in its general vicinity, really.
How many d4s is it? Like 20?
Well, it's
Like a
4d4
billion.
and then 2 for each level of second.
What slot are you casting it with?
10.
Nice.
So
trying to work out what she was doing.
Do you want 4? Do you want 2d4?
I can give you 2 more.
That's 2.
I can give you 3 more actually.
We're just gonna buy Hannah a ton of D4.
Well, they both ones.
Yes.
Oh, well, you can just add them up and then roll them again, and then you've got your
Yeah.
10.
Just tell me the totals and I will work on that.
I have lost my pen, it's all under my ass somewhere. Oh well.
You've got 10 there. 11 there.
Yeah, 11. Yes,
It's a 4 and a 2. 2. It's not bad.
10 plus
15.
whatever's on the green.
27?
No, total?
Yeah.
That's not bad. 10d4 is pretty good.
Brain.
Yeah, that's
I was looking at Mildred's spells
Yeah,
and
well,
he
your
does
max
not
is
have
pretty
any spells that do damage directly.
Polymorph it into
Does
a
he have
beast.
magic weapon?
Yeah,
No.
there's no point in doing that
He's
because it'll
fair.
just go back to its natural hit points.
He
Fair.
could just polymorph a rock.
You can't polymorph it.
You can polymorph rocks though.
You can polymorph it into a rock.
You will polymorph into no.
He did elemental. You could polymorph into a big old rock above it.
You're
and then
forgetting
drop
one of the
down.
main things of polymorph. You can turn a general rock into a deer. Or a stag or something.
I think it has to be willing,
A
or it
rock
has
is
to
never
fail a
unwilling.
wisdom save, and an inanimate object can't make that save, therefore can't be polymorphed.
Julius Caesar.
Into a giant mouse.
Wait, Highlander's probably got random animals littered around his corpses.
What, like maggots?
He's got things like disguise self and charm person and stuff like that.
Your charm person.
He's got
Charm the
he's got
fucking worm.
creation. You can create
So,
little
how
jewels.
you doing?
You can create little
Like-
sparkly jewels.
That is useful for my jewel crafting business.
Yes.
He does have counterspell this
Oh,
is
my
magic.
God, sword.
Okay. You could summon something.
He can cast prestidigitation.
What does that do?
He can
Clean
clean
stuff.
something.
You can clean Highlander's blood-coated axe every now and again.
He can just sit there and do that every time you hit something. The hand will be like,
I'm sure I just hit something.
that would be the great
Just
pun.
stab something and someone covers it in blood, pulls it out.
And it's clean. That's going to be
Tell
the
me
running
fuck
gag
if
from
I
now on.
render something.
Whenever Mails North doesn't know what to do, he's just going to clean your weapon.
Highlander gets more and more angry the blood isn't permitted.
This is when you start like bashing dead bodies.
Starts hitting the body over and over again. What's he doing? Stay dirty!
That is what I'm going to do from now on. Mildred North's new mission in life is to keep your swords clean.
Highlander doesn't use a sword.
He used the sword.
He used the sword once.
And he'll
And that's
keep it
only
clean.
out of necessity.
That's only because he had no other weapons available at the time.
Where the hell did I put my head?
Mildred North will clean something with prestidigitation because he doesn't know what to do.
This is what happens.
Okay, are we done?
He sits there and like cleans your cloak while you're casting spells. Like, he's just sitting there making you look pretty.
Can I turn it into a dragon twice now? Yes. I
Yes.
can't
I
remember.
don't know.
She has 2 shifts now.
I'm pretty sure I can turn.
I don't remember. It's on the druidic table. Somewhere. Where do I get
I can
it?
now summon the spirit of a bear.
Yeah, but it's a different druidic
I have
table.
the horn.
'cause It's homebrew.
The
You have the
horn.
horn.
The horn, I have the horn.
18
Get your
means
horny out.
Highlander. Because you
Highlander.
rolled one more initiative than it did.
I'm gonna thingy the horn.
You're gonna
Blow
thingy the horn.
I'm gonna blow the horn. And demand
Yeah.
aid in killing this.
Demand aid.
Beast.
Let me have a look at what the
Creature.
options are.
I want assistance in getting its head.
You want the head of something we're not even sure has a head.
Yes.
Shadows start flying. Towers start igniting.
All of a sudden, a fluffy bunny turns up, and Nightmare's like, "What?" Instant, just red eye.
One day,
Some
Highlander.
sort of demonic. The bunny
You ever
from the
seen
Holy
one of the
Grail.
fights?
It's gonna happen with the dragon.
Have
The
you?
fluffy dragon's just gonna be like fucking.
Have I?
I have
Yes.
just the thing for this occasion.
Yay.
Give me 2 seconds.
You know,
My
remember
dad
that
shot-
boars,
Oh.
rabbits, shoe for dinner. Jesus Christ!
Fluffy ears, pointy
I have
teeth.
something for the occasion. Let me just.
I've got. The only thing that really vividly sticks
Fucking
with me
rinse
is
this pro out.
there are some who call me Tim.
Oh,
Timmy and Sean.
He had an incredibly long name he forgot when he was doing it, so
Yeah.
that's why he goes, "There, you some who call me Tim."
I feel
oppressed!
Help! I'm being oppressed! I didn't vote for you. Just because some warry tart threw a sword at you. Doesn't mean you're king.
Right, Ian, I have sent you a sheet
Oh, Jesus.
because it needs to be relevant to the environment you're in, and none of the things in the monster manual will do justice. So, you have by your side 2 moss dogs.
Ooh.
That's my dog's name.
Moss dog.
Oh, they're so cute.
Hey, but mine, back up.
But look how cute it is.
So you can keep track of
Do I
that.
get pack tactics?
You and those 2 have pack tactics.
Hey.
I know, we went over this last time, you got pack tactics from the other thing as
What the
well.
hell?
That's all I
You
have
have
to
one.
say.
Okay, so these things, moss dogs, yeah?
Yes, moss dogs. 2 moss dogs.
Pack tactics have advantage. No, it's not bad.
I'm trying
Challenge
to
rate 1.
Well, it's something.
I'm trying to balance the encounter enough that everyone gets in on it, and I feel like if there's
Oh,
7 or
shit.
8 things attacking,
Giving you advantage gives you crit successes pretty much every time.
I know.
Oh, damn.
They're not overpowered, but they're cute and they're relevant to the environment you're in. So these 2 plant-like dog wolf
I'm
creatures.
assuming these things are huge. This thing is huge or gargantuan.
Is it? Does it say?
No, the thing we're fighting.
Huge.
Shit. These things can't use one of its abilities.
What's its ability? So I can't read it well.
Melee weapon attack +5 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target grappled by the moss dog.
Grappling by moss dog.
These things bite you, and if you do not pass the DC, you're grappled. And then they start rending you.
Which is bad.
These are basically slightly more dangerous wolves.
Except with less hit points.
Less hit points.
You can't always win count.
I'm giving you overpowered things because I like you all that much.
I don't know, I feel like giving me a thorn giant would have been better.
That's not relevant to your wolf calling.
True. I really wish it was a bear though. Imagine just getting an owl bear randomly at your side.
You're
Wow,
like,
just
what
the
the?
fuck? Alright, so now I attack for 3 creatures.
Yes, so
I
you
can't
used
attack
your
this turn,
horn, no, but they've just come into
though.
play.
Technically I could kick.
Well, let them go in your initiative just to make it easier for everyone involved. So you have 2 moss dogs.
Okay, they're both going to attack.
Cool.
Hang on, first one. +4 to hit. One of them has got a 19.
Don't they get the
19 hits.
advantage because of pack tactics as well?
Yes,
Yep, that's what I wanted. And the other one got a nat 20.
Oh, they
I
both
just
hit.
wasted that nat 20 because it's just not what we're good
Stop
at.
wasting your nat 20s.
We need those. They keep us alive.
Okay, so the damage dealt is 7 piercing damage and 10 piercing damage. Nope, 11 piercing damage. Got to add the other one.
That important one.
That brings us to the construct. I need more room.
Ah, it's a construct.
Well, it's construct in here, but I made it a real monster for the sake of our environment.
Nice.
I made it a real thing because it's
Skinny
more
looking.
fun to
You
make
can-
a thing.
There is a campaign that I've seen played where artificers can create things like that with enough time.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be an artifact. I wanted it to be a creature because I thought we're in the Feywild. It needs to be a monster.
In the
Right. So
that campaign, it did.
because you tried to burn its face off with a massive wall of fire, Hendar, it
Oh, wait.
swivels its head.
I do have to kick it. I'm sorry.
Why do you?
I have to attack or attempt to attack something every turn, so I use
Oh,
my
yeah,
bonus
no,
action
you're
to
right.
kick.
Okay.
Even if it hits, it's like a sick damage.
Go on.
No wait.
Spartan
that's,
kick or just
that's
a light
definitely
little-
gonna hit a 20 unnatural.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So I do a whole. Bear with me here. I do a whole 9 points of damage from a kick.
That's more than most people's long swords.
Pretty decent. Anyway, so he's swiveling to Hendar after being.
Five
Oh, that wall of fire
plus
comes
3.
out of him. Oof, oof, oof.
I do 13 damage on a punch, dude.
Are you ready for me to play
Yes,
my
I can. Will a 32 hit?
Just
Yeah, just
Just a little bit.
gonna hurt.
God damn, what is
What's
it?
worse is that wasn't a that wasn't a crit success.
Oh yeah, these things will hit you.
So that's 18 points of piercing damage.
Is it magical?
No.
Woo! 15.
Heavy armor master.
So 18 becomes
Heavy
15.
armor master means
I
any
negate 3 points of
Oh,
pierce
okay.
slash.
bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
And then you need to make a dexterity
Even works
saving
on
throw.
you.
And second 15.
That even works on your bow. The minus.
Well, yeah, because it's not an outright resistance to piercing. It's he knows how to wear armor properly.
Yeah, he knows the armor.
I can't do math today.
Not even he has mastered the art of wearing.
I love that.
Yeah.
I seriously need to get like a heavy weapon armor master and just wear plate mail just because it becomes incredibly broken in Highlander. Resistant to like damn near everything, and then just the ability to take that extra 3 off it.
Do you need your calculator for this?
Yeah, my brain is stopped.
What was your
is-
health?
I got it, it's fine. Yeah, I was right.
Dex
I
save.
thought
Dex
I couldn't
save.
find where my other d20 was, and I remember I threw it.
It is 14 plus
0.
2.
Oh shit! I have to
2.
actually.
16.
Fail.
Crap basket. How
I
bad?
have to actually.
Yeah, because the
Holy
20
crap,
was
there's a lot of dice.
The
I lost one, hang on.
The 20 was a fail, so
I
yeah.
have to choose which damage dice it is.
Yeah.
So if something's vulnerable
One,
than
two.
necrotic, I use the.
Don't forget your savage attack.
No,
Six, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, I remember.
unless it's
Take
resistant.
12 points of slashing damage from its internal nummy bits.
So 9 points of slashing damage.
Is it like Alien with inner mouth?
Yeah, it basically goes and just you get
And
shredded.
then, as it's not biting
It's
on
a
you,
shredder. We should get some
It's-
paper.
you can feel it forcing you down as it pulls its coils out of the ground and swivels out into a normal curled up position up on the ground. So now you can see its full length. It's gargantuan, like amazing and
Like
huge and
someone's
nasty.
face.
It's biting you, but as it's curled out, it's slammed. So we will go for. We can't hit the 2 in the trees, so it has to be somebody on the ground. Let's see.
Probably be Highlander.
No, we need to roll a d6 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Craig.
What's the point of being a tanky character like me if you people keep taking the damage?
Hey, attack
Stop doing that.
It's DM, not me.
22
What? Damage?
to
Wait.
hit.
You forgot
Uh-oh.
something. You forgot.
What did I
I
forget?
have 2 moss dogs on the ground as well. And they've also attacked it.
No, this is just from it coiling out of the ground. This is not me deliberately targeting something. This is
Nah,
just
but you
his
forgot to
movement.
factor them into the d6 roll.
Are you complaining that I'm hitting someone else?
Yes. I want Highlander to take damage. It's rare Highlander takes damage now.
1, 2, 3. Still Craig.
Dude,
You tried. You tried. Thank you.
Tried.
You're gonna die.
Was that 22 to hit?
22 does that hit?
Yeah, unfortunately hits.
Just.
That just hits me.
I told you to buy the plate mail before we left the city.
You're wide.
We can
Okay.
get plate mail in that Alvin Town, could we?
No, they had half plate.
Yeah.
We won.
Oh yeah, we won half plate. Why is that not put? Oh yeah, shit.
I've got it, but I'm not wearing it 'cause I can't.
26 points
You're
of
not medium.
bludgeoning damage.
I could
Who
wear.
did
Just slammed
this
me.
before? No
I could
one.
wear half plate.
Oh,
26 points of bludgeoning damage.
I could give it to you.
You would not work. It's not worth
What?
it.
26
16
points of
plus
bludgeoning
2
damage.
Dex. 18.
Yeah, let's
That
do
is
Jack.
actually one
Hey,
more.
Craig.
Yeah.
Make another dex
Disadvantage
save.
on stealth.
Wait, but I get
Uh,
so many
ooh,
buffs
that's
to stealth
19.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
21?
I can get like a
21?
plus 20.
Yeah.
21 saves, so you take half damage.
Unless you want to. Bring it about.
Not worth it, dude.
No,
Ah,
I mean, with hide in plain sight and pass without trace. I
With
get
your
stealth
ability to
plus
roll
20.
nat ones,
Now we'll roll that one.
So, half
giving you a
damage is 9.
disadvantage.
9 minus 3.
No,
Don't
no, I've
bother.
already
I'll
halved it,
sell
that's
it.
9.
No, have you taken the 3 off?
He doesn't take the 3 off because
Heavy
this is-
weapon, heavy
Yeah.
armor master.
No, this is not a targeted ability, this is a side effect.
Doesn't matter any bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing
Yeah.
damage he takes,
Let me check what type it is.
as long as it's non-magical.
Slashing.
As long as it's a non-magical slash.
So it's 18,
Yeah, I'll
half to
probably
9.
just sell the
8
half
minus
plate.
3. 6.
I'll probably just sell the half
I have
plate, 'cause
39
it's
hit
not
points.
useful to anyone. I can't wear it.
You can heal. We have an actual healer for a change.
Just move the cloud of daggers over.
You literally. Please tell me, have you used your 1 spell slot for level 5 where you've got mass cure wounds?
No, I used level 4.
But say, please don't.
I
use
thought I watched you count up the number of dice, and you did not do a level 4 Cloud of Daggers.
You did to a level
You roll
5.
10.
Well, you're fucked.
Cure wounds we've got
And
and
you've
just
still,
design
still got cure wounds, right? And
I like you
if I come out
so
dragon
much.
form, I've also got
There's
cure
the
wounds.
chaos that we know and love.
That is Highmander's level of. I could heal, or I could smash. It's like,
Oh yeah, wait, it's gotta take its damage from the Cloud of Daggers.
Oh yeah, did it start its
Go
turn
on the
with
Cloud of Daggers.
Start its
Yeah, and
turn.
it moved, so it's now gone.
it's
through at
gone
some point.
through it and stayed down, so that's twice.
No, it still stays counts as one square. She's just come out of the ground. It's going to be hard for it to move out of the Cloud of Daggers, considering how big it is.
She's still got cure wounds, and once I come out of dragon form, which will probably happen soon, I've only got 22 HP in this dragon form. I've also got cure wounds, but then I can turn into a dragon twice. I checked, I can. I might just go into another dragon. Dragon again, different dragon this time.
Hooray! Breath weapons.
Wait, what?
Arrows.
Well, mainly a thing off
How much, sorry?
temporary HP.
Really?
I don't die easily, so.
Your arrows are the magical effect on top of your arrow damage, aren't they?
Yeah, the acid arrows do a D8
Much better than
additional
fire
to
magic arrows.
D8.
So that was
Everything else does.
that was a
D6s
squelching,
for the acid.
grinding, slamming noises as you were just scraped to pieces by this
Well,
giant,
it's safe to say
enormous
magic
monster.
weapons not in my favour.
I need to heal, but I also need to kill it.
So
I
that
take magic
brings
weapons
us
to get
to.
me.
Not taking that much damage.
It's okay. It's
I have
your
39
turn
out
now.
of 94.
Wait, don't you have greater healing potions?
I have no.
I've not been giving
Touch
these to people.
yourself.
It's probably
Okay.
not.
Oh shit, that means I've got like 9. I've been hoarding greater healing potions.
They'd be nice.
To be fair, I have
It
some-
is your turn, Hindar.
I have
Hindar, my axe is casually resting on your shoulder here. Well, my blade. You know.
Your glaive is magical already.
No, it's not.
You never got to add.
What,
animate it as a
what
bonus
blade is it you're
action.
using?
Yeah,
The
because
one you want.
Special one with necrotic damage.
Then it's already magical.
Oh shit, never mind then.
Like,
So I've been dealing magical slashing damage?
With the glaive, yeah.
anything with a side effect ability is a magical weapon.
Yeah, but he adds +1s.
+1. We can roll that twice like the correct fashion.
I
Yeah, but
like
that +1 damage though.
That plus
That
one
extra
though.
roll.
You never heard of the Great Weapon Plus?
Oh dear.
Just wait until I manage to actually get a nat 20 when I take the Great Weapon Master perk of taking the -5 to the hit. Okay?
That's hilarious.
That is a maximum damage of 42 plus 9.
So what are you
That's
thinking?
51. For my
You thinking you
great...
need to heal yourself?
touch yourself, Craig.
I
We
can
all know
only
you
heal
love
myself
it.
about 7 points.
Disengage and run away.
Run away!
Yeah, because you can only raise to up to half of your max hit points.
To be fair, running away and leaving Highmender to fight this is probably like the greatest chance of survival.
Yeah, and you can just hawk arrows at it with me.
No, you can't.
Whatever.
He gave me the longbow.
You did.
Like you got the other one.
Just yeet your
We got a bow from the thingy.
Yeah, you're
From
wearing
Last Dragon.
You're using that.
I give you it.
And why am
Oh
I
no,
using
he's
that?
got the short
I've got.
Oh no, you've got the short bow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So do I still have the bow?
You
Because I
have
want
the.
it.
You can attune to this weapon and have a
Special
magical
weapon.
battle
No, he's got the
unicorn.
magical
You
piercing
said you gave me the
Right, so you
bow
don't have
already.
your normal.
Oh, but to be
one.
fair,
I
it's
have the
pink and
normal
So you
pretty.
could give him the normal one. Your
Ah,
normal
he-
one.
That is
already
true,
agreed that.
yeah. No, because he had his own longbow. I've got a longbow and this other bow.
Yeah. Oh no, he gave me his longbow.
Yeah.
Right,
So
so
I
you
could
could
give him
your
my
spare one.
longbow. He's also.
Why do we have so many bows?
You never know when you need to shoot something.
I still
I
have
don't
like
have to tell
6
you that.
javelins
I
and
have
5
a
hand
harpoon
axes.
gun.
I really don't have to tell you that.
Is
I
that
have
bad?
javelins, hand axes.
No, it's fine.
A trident. I have a trident for some
It
reason.
depends on what you're
got
trying
it
to
right
do
at
to
the
it
start.
because it's
Just-
immune to a
I
lot
still
of
have
things.
the trident from the
Yeah,
start of the campaign.
ripped it out from my fucking chest.
Ripped out my own first.
Draco
It's
Brain
like your
14.
leg, like Ace Ventura.
Probably
What are you trying to do?
I'm thinking of slow.
Oh,
You have slow?
I have slow.
slow would be good.
I don't even remember what it does. It's one attack, I think, and then
It's an action, and if it affects, it's -2 armor,
Oh, that'd really help me.
-2 penalty to AC, dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. I'm
And
going to make one attack.
Yeah, slow is
oh, it's
really
a good thing that my plus to hit is pretty high.
Yeah, but this means it.
But his save is a 14.
Mm.
Yeah, here's my top.
Plus you're on 39 hit points out of
Yeah, healing and disengage and heal would be disengage and then heal next turn would be best.
Yeah, I would agree.
The only one of us who can afford to be up close and personal with this thing is me.
These two, because she has the additional health twice.
She has 2 temporary hit points and I have High Mender.
Yeah, you have high
Technically,
mender.
I actually have.
Truth be
4,
told, but you were going to
because
get
I have
out
the
of
2 he
this.
gave me, and also I can do 2 dragon forms.
Oh shit, no. She doesn't have the temporary health from Craig anymore.
She does.
It doesn't go onto a dragon.
Doesn't stack.
Oh no, but it still applies to dragon.
No,
not
it
dragon
doesn't.
thing, druid thing.
No, it doesn't. Temporary hit points of any kind cannot stack. Not even if you use a druid shift.
So I would only have 1 of the temporary hit points.
You only have the temporary hit points from the dragon.
Right.
There it is.
Still temporary hit
Temp
points.
hit
So I'd
points
still have
are
2.
annoying as hell to work with.
I'd still have temporary hit points twice. So.
Yeah, I'm going to...
She has temporary hit points in the sense that she has 2 dragon forms plus Craig's temporary and then her own. So she's got a bit more than most people do.
Then you've got High Mender, who still somehow manages to have more health.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's actually true.
disengage and heal
Matter what
myself.
dragon
So
you
you can
take,
disengage,
add it all
run
up.
away to
High
the
Mender
tree
still
line.
has more health.
And heal for a grand total of 8
The one I'm
points.
in currently is
Yay!
22.
Oh, hang
The one
on.
I'm going to
No.
go
If you
into
disengage, you
next
can't take any actions.
is...
Bonus action.
You can't bonus action disengage, he's not a
Yeah,
roll.
you need
It's
to like
30.
not do anything when you
The
disengage.
30,
And
so
I'm currently
disengage is
on
an action, isn't
102.
it?
Yep.
Well, if you run over to
Well,
me, I can drop a
druids.
potion on your head.
What's your druid's full
True.
health?
That would
Without
be your action.
temp.
bonus.
84.
But it'll be... Is it
Eight
not a
four
bonus
plus
action?
22.
That's
Then
not
it's
for roll,
110.
that's for roll.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a 32. That's
They homebrewed that.
142.
They homebrewed that.
I remember it was 160.
Because then
It's
the
close.
clear gambit is an action. Because you have to
Even
siphon.
with 2 druid shifts, you can't be hiding.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's the time to actually pull it out, twist the lid off, chug it
Still
down,
awesome.
put it away.
Let's
Like,
I know I
remember
will
that
never
it
be able
turns
to, that's the
6
point.
seconds.
Well, it does take
I suppose.
anything up to 320
But it does
damage.
also
Well,
bring
even if you disengage and run away, you're still...
extra attacks.
Even if you disengage and run away, it's better than dying. Furthermore, you can't run to Doendak without walking through her cloud of daggers, or past the creature.
But you can run away.
But you can run away.
Yeah, I'm going to run away.
So we're on the other side of you anyway.
And the heavily armoured paladin squeals and runs away.
I'm going to say squeal thing.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Maybe he didn't squeal, maybe he made that,
No,
like...
he definitely squealed.
He definitely squealed.
Guys, guys.
Everyone just imagined it. And they
hang,
were
on,
so-
hang on, I think there is a sound effect in here that might work. Let's
Please
see
be
what
a
we
pig
got.
noise.
Bear with me. Let's see what we got.
Joe, I'm not be mad at that one.
Oh, while you're searching for the sound effect, you run away. Because you disengage, you can't do nothing. Which will bring us to the mighty Doendak.
Is that big?
Yeah, go out, that's fair.
Yeah.
A mighty Doendak.
A couple of acid arrows.
Couple of actions.
That one is a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Godzilla noises!
That should now be just your noise.
That's the monster's noise.
That's the monster's noise, yeah, that's what I imagined.
You bardic
I'm still
inspiration.
I have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, have you? What did you roll?
How do you need
I rolled-
Bardic Inspiration with a plus 12?
First one's a 14.
Yeah, the first one's a 14, which is plus 12, that's 26.
Okay, so that'll hit.
And then the second one I rolled a 2. But it was a 20 that slid along and then turned into a 2. As I watched it slide along.
Okay.
Okay, so roll your 1d10 and add it to your total.
Gets a 1.
Did you get a 1?
You got one.
And what did I say? For him
Plus
to
a 12
miss.
plus a 1!
And what did I say? For him to miss, he'd have to roll a 2 and then a 1 with the Bardic Inspiration.
Never give me Bardic Inspiration again, it's not worth it.
Give me it. I'm more like
When I
to
miss,
use
I
it.
fucking miss.
This is the best
You
thing
don't need
that's
it
ever
at
happened.
all.
Bardic Inspiration is
Right,
always
roll your
handy.
damage for the first attack, please.
I've missed every now and again. God
You're very fucking
Oh
rude.
man,
It's not
that's
my fault.
wonderful.
Let's give it to him or give
You
it
give
to
it
me.
to the paladin, he'll need it.
Yeah.
Give what to the paladin?
Give it to
Bardic
give it to the
Inspiration.
people that will
Give it
actually
to the
need
paladin.
There. So 6 acid damage and then 9 plus 5.
Oh god, I thought I read that
14
wrong.
piercing damage.
There we go. I can maths today.
Well, lucky.
You somehow managed to get another arrow in between those nasty looking grinding scales.
He's still missing though.
I mean, it's looking pretty pretty upset. Like, it's making these guttural noises and grinding sounds much more frequently now than it was a moment ago.
It may be
Almost like
angry.
a squirming noise inside it, like this weird crunching, squelching noise as it writhes on the spot, looking uncomfortable in its own skin. Which leads us into Daenerys.
It does indeed.
Acid breath.
Bear with me, I was laughing at memes.
Because D&D is not exciting enough.
I've got to have the memes. They're mostly D&D memes, so it works. Well, no, I can't do any more breaths, so I can only do the breath once.
Just slashy then.
I can,
Throw at it.
I can only bite.
It's a stone one.
Eat
Oh, no,
the
no,
stone.
no. Yes, I
Num nums, I love
It's
that.
got like a sharp bit of stuff.
Oh, you're right in my bridge of my nose.
I'm going to try and nom it.
I'm going to try and nom it. Roll for an attack.
That's actually pretty hard.
It's stone.
That's what she said.
Damn. Giants have a 4d10 damage dice for their rock throwing. I want a 4d10 rock damage.
Okay, that was
We'll
terrible.
talk
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
it's really infuriatingly squint.
Mm.
My OCD is angered. I'm constantly triggered looking at it, which is why I don't use it.
Oh. It's like the triangles are squint.
Yeah, they are.
The triangles aren't
It's
even.
cut squint,
Yep.
and it triggers me every time.
Wow, where'd you get it?
I ordered it from the
Oh my gosh.
internet. See,
Like,
pure anger.
This is why Thanos was right.
but it's... What's it cut
Whoever
from?
made that deserved to be
Adventuring.
snapped.
No wonder it's cut squint. Most stuff is not easy to cut.
Yeah, but
What's
it's
it cut from?
Adventuring. Adventuring's not an easy stone to carve.
Then don't do it. Choose a different stone.
But it was called Adventurine, and it is amazing colour, so I needed
It's
it.
perfect for D&D, admittedly, but yeah, that would
Exactly.
annoy me too.
Whacking
If I
someone
don't really
over
want
the head
to.
with it because it's so fucking heavy. Just bluntly.
Daenerys, are you attacking me?
Yes, I did. I rolled.
What did you roll?
What's it? +4 to hit.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
that.
19.
I need one.
Just hits.
Have you seen the
You're
ones
like,
that, like little
numbing,
swallows?
like gnawing in the scales, like
And they have
you're like
owl
you're like
griffins
pulling
as
them
well.
out every chance you get.
We need an apple griffin.
So that's 6.
I thought it was
You've seen my
I thought
gemstone
it
collection;
was
it's huge.
You should eat it as head.
Daenerys'
It
attack.
I just protected and he jumped.
So you like yank a scale out of the thing. You're like aggressively going for this thing. It's a beautiful display of aggression from Daenerys.
Chomp chomp.
Which takes us to
Wait.
Triss
Let me.
and Northy.
Why?
She threw it for Daryl and Craig just went. Were you even looking at it, or were you just like?
No, he just fucking.
Matrix.
You should see him when there's bugs in the house. You should sit
Real
there and
life
go.
monk.
Oh,
Triss.
Infuriatingly
You and Northy and
I wanna see.
KFP and Julius Cheeser.
Well, it
Let me see.
takes damage at the start
Oh,
of
I
my
see that's
turn.
what it is.
It's cursed.
And it's turn.
Surprisingly later than I was expecting.
No, I took damage at the start. It's turn.
I thought it was its turn after
But
your.
they're
Don't
Triangles
I
don't
need to
line
do
up
it because it's
properly.
concentration?
That's bothersome.
No, I don't
I will
know.
double check.
Oh, I
Please
want to
do.
fight one of those.
I will look at it.
What?
I
You
thought
want
that
something,
it might
send
be
it.
the 120 I could roll properly.
I have
Link
it.
me anything you
I
want.
managed to do it.
No, it rolled 12.
Link me anything you want and I'll work it out.
Kind of
It's on my
bigger
D&D
than
Beyond.
2 on the 20.
Yeah, I know, but I want it for my reference too.
I can't look at it anymore.
Let's see it.
Daryl's getting triggered.
Let me see
Triggered.
this.
Wait, I want to take the trigger because something's sold it.
Okay. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage
You
when
wanna
it enters
enter
spells
the-
area for the first time.
Or
Oh,
start
and of
its
course
turn,
it's
right?
fucking bird.
Oh, yeah.
So you get another spell.
So,
So you can cast stuff.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Doesn't
basically
work.
the 0.
Right, well, first things first, who
the
you
2
inspired?
on the 20, and also triangles.
Yay!
You like
Use it
shout
well.
over at Hendar, "You suck!"
My feelings
I
hurt, I
feel
know.
inspired.
I feel
You suck,
inspired.
Hendar.
I should do better.
Wait, would that not
Get
also
good,
count
scrub.
as
You just
Like-
yell over, "Where are you going?"
like a mix of inspiration and vicious mockery,
You're
though?
looking
Yeah.
very confused.
So you get inspired, takes the vicious
How did they
mockery,
fuck
and then
up
gets
that
like
badly?
healed.
I know.
How did it still remain the right shape?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But you know what I mean? But like it's still a D20. Like it's not like it's like so off kilter that it's not
fucking
being.
wonky.
It's a wonky.
The triangles don't match up in
They're
some
not
places.
even equilateral
That's what I was
triangles.
saying.
somehow they've made one far too large.
How are you just silently suffering with that next to you without telling us this whole time? Because you've had that out before, right?
Yes,
I have.
Would you like me to smash it with a sledgehammer?
Don't smash it, it's adventuring.
Oh. And it costs like 20 quid.
20 quid for that. Jesus.
For your
Really?
squinty
I don't think my adventuring
Also,
costs
did
that
you
much.
notice that the zero on the 20 is bigger than the 2 and thicker?
Trigger. Tris can't concentrate anymore. I'm gonna lose your concentration in a minute just for that. Oh man.
AP.
Go.
That's what I'd like to know.
Let the internet know as well.
Yes.
Hey internet.
That's it. We have to call it out whenever anyone goes.
It's just a rule.
This is the rule. House rules must declare when.
Right, where are everyone?
Where for?
I backed off.
And or ran off. So
That
he's
means
well out
how
the way.
are you?
What?
So Dornak is scrambled up a tree across from you, so you're like next to each other but a tree's distance apart. Highlander and Zinert are on opposite sides of this creature, and this creature is like swiveled out of the ground, so its tail's now kind of like resting between you and Dornak on the ground, its tail
This is
end.
really annoying Highlander as well.
Resting between us. Like
Like, it's a massive beast. It's like a
oh, I
massive...
thought I was safe from it attacking.
It's a worm.
Shit. Oh no, this thing can hit you.
This thing's a worm. It's like huge.
If it hits me, I'm going flying out of a tree.
This thing hits you, you're probably dead.
Probably taking the tree with you.
Well, consider it did like almost 60 points of damage to me one round.
The only person who
aimed
can...
a lot of it.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Have you?
Yeah.
What?
There is a reason that this thing with the CR32 wiped a level 20 party. Well, level 15
This
party.
is a new version of what he's describing.
Yeah, see,
The thing we fought was
You
more
can't-
dangerous.
You remember Magic the Gathering?
Yeah,
You know Lifelink and Death Touch?
yeah.
You've been poking a Death Touch thing.
They do damage. At
Yeah.
least they don't heal themselves.
Yeah.
This one does. Is there ketchup?
I see that word there,
There
that
was.
word that
Yeah,
your
it's
white
next to
knights
the-
usually have in your magic
In
cards.
front of
Yeah.
the leg.
Yeah.
Of the thing.
Yeah.
See it?
It's
Yeah.
under the chair, dude.
Yeah.
Under the
forward.
other...
Ah. So,
Damn it.
hell
So
no.
close. So close.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking of just making fun of everyone in combat?
I feel like you should heal the paladin.
She can't, he's out of range now. He ran off.
Damn it, paladin, you're useless.
He couldn't get up to her like going through the creature or through the cloud of daggers.
Should have taken
We
the
should've
paladin
taken
dagger.
It's
Five
not a touch
daggers.
though.
Which one? Healing word.
Oh
is out
wait,
of
no,
range.
never mind. Because it's 10d4, so it would have
Oh, well.
minced you.
Yep.
I know healing
Fuck
word.
you, Craig, you fucked yourself, so.
The love is real, man. The love is real.
The love is real.
How close am I to it?
Well, it depends what you want to do because its tail half is underneath you. Just dive down and like ah.
No.
Drops a fiery goose on him.
Thunderwave and then just.
Well, I mean, you're not
That's
in
what
range
I
of
think so.
anything else.
Yeah, that's 15 feet. I don't know how high.
I don't know how high up Highlander threw you.
No, because you're not in a tree. I'm in a tree. Trish
So
is
I
on the
just on the
ground.
ground.
Trish is on the ground, so
Well
yeah.
then, yeah, fucking Thunderwave.
Yeah, Thunderwave.
Blow its tail.
Nice, what do I need to do? What do you need to do?
Like, you
Spell
need
save DC, you're getting
Attack,
knocked down.
save, constitution.
to- Wait, can this be knocked prone?
No.
No.
Damn.
You can't be pushed back either, it's too big.
You can still take the damage.
Then it'll take all the damage.
Failed save, creature takes
Technically,
2d8 thunder damage.
She can like shunt its tail like
Successful
5 feet.
two.
technically,
As much.
Highmender can move it.
That's a technicality.
Or can drag it.
Well, I got a con save of 30.
Yeah, it's making it.
You're gonna just pass.
Well, you still take half damage.
Yeah, I still take half damage, but my con save was 30.
What did you roll?
An 18.
It's plus 12 to its con.
Yeah.
Holy crap, what's its wisdom?
And it's straight.
I'm telling you what its wisdom is.
Right,
It's gonna
so
die when it dies, kind of.
Yes, when it's all dead.
And
you
its
can-
strength, I'm assuming, is also like plus 12.
Yeah, it's like plus.
Do you want to know how bad the one we were facing was?
How bad?
It's got
One was
proficiency.
plus 14, strength was plus 20.
That's
This
sick.
thing was technically a god killer.
I have already planned a nasty thing for the end of the campaign.
Let me
Oh,
put
we're
it this
fighting
way.
mountain dragon.
My barbarian with 200 hit points, who had been given temporary hit points of about 60, was Path of the Bear, gave no shits about anything, that is my book,
Oh no, it was in my way.
but 200 hit points, gives no cares about anything, got destroyed in 4 rounds of combat.
What are you rolling?
He was Path of the Bear. Remember that.
Thunderwave, so you need to roll the damage.
Yeah, he's rolling.
Over 500 damage to kill my barbarian, and it did it in 4 turns.
Wow.
No, he tanked it for 4 turns though. And he resisted death twice.
Fair play.
In the same turn, believe it or not. He went into the next round of combat with 1 HP.
Using 4th level.
And unfortunately, its attack went after the barbarian before everyone else.
9.
I really don't want to fight the big one again.
It's 9.
Total? 9 halved, or that 9 is half?
9 total.
No, like, that's 9 total, so you need to have it.
Oh, I need half.
A whole 4 points of damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Right,
Damage is damage.
she's done more than I did, so I don't complain.
Mountain North continues to clean Highlander's store. Their glaive or whatever he's using.
Stay dirty.
Mildred North is supporting Tristan in everything she does, and he's like, "Whoa, rock on!"
Clean.
The fuck?
You know what? We should probably just have this rule where Mildred North gives you inspiration. That should be the rule.
No one is supposed to clean Highland.
Mildred North becomes a bard and gives you inspiration all the time. Anyway, so that brings us
How
from
am I
Chris
gonna
Can
to
you technically inspire
Highlander and
yourself?
he's Thorn Dogs.
Inspiration points.
Can you technically
Moss
inspire
dogs.
yourself?
Moss Dogs. I keep thinking Thorn because they're like thorny looking.
That's because on the same page there's a thing called a Thorn Giant.
Yeah.
I want a Thorn Giant.
You want many things.
I will roll the attacks for the dogs first.
That's fine.
Okay, 21.
Mhm.
I rolled 2 18s on that. And 16 to 19.
Both will hit.
Oh wait, it's plus 4. So it's like
20.
22 and
22 and
Well,
20.
both will hit on a 19, so.
Okay, and they are D8.
Damage is damage.
He is a long sword.
Okay, so one did 11 points and the other did 5 points. That was not the best I've ever done.
No, it's something.
Highlander.
Hang on.
Getting to attack.
Okay,
with
so-
advantages is broken for you.
14 plus 9.
Good thing you rolled a 14.
Hmm?
Good thing you rolled a 14.
Well, that's 14 plus 9, so.
Yeah.
And that still hits.
I don't like that look.
No, it's fine if you hit. I don't need to know, just tell me the damage.
You know.
I nabbed it.
Ah,
Shit. Alright, so the first one. That is a total of 6 plus 8, so 14 slashing, magical, and 1 necrotic.
So 15 total.
yay!
And now,
For the nasty one.
it's 5 dice.
Plus your 1 necrotic.
Oh, you know what? I can use
No, the necrotic, I rolled 2 necrotic dice for this,
No.
and 3
It
D10.
doubles the damage dice. So,
And then I get to add 1 extra dice from the brutal critical. But I have to choose the damage dice.
yeah.
Okay, so that is 18 plus 8, 26 slashing, and 8 necrotic.
Hang on.
You dropped the dice.
I know. And I see where this one's gone, so it's fine.
I'm good at maths. I'm glad I'm good at maths, because this game has so much maths in it.
You never think it's this much maths.
It screeches out quite delightedly in pain for Highlander's ears. Highlander knows that noise.
Highlander
It is the
laughs
sound
happily.
of unhappy creatures. I have a stipple.
How is it looking?
I just told you, very, very unhappy. We're going to. I think we'll take a bite at Zinareth because she's pulling scales out of it and he's not delighted at that.
Nothing is attacking Highlander.
Yeah.
Just stab and red.
Would the piercing damage of Hail of Thorns be affected by my arrows?
So 30.
No.
Yes.
Uh,
If it's shot from a bow that ignores piercing damage, it technically gains that property. It's a spell equipped, but you gain the property of the magical weapon. If you shoot an arrow, basically what the arrow does is erupt in a hail of thorns.
27 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you're now in the dragon form no more.
And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Die horribly.
You want to pass the dex save
Bear with me.
of a DC
Good man.
of 21. Highlander can only hit that if he rolls a 19.
This was not the first creature I considered for today.
Was it Lich?
No, that was Danny's idea.
What was the other one?
I will show you one more thing.
Fair enough.
It's in a PDF that I can't open right
Okay. Dexterity
Dex
save.
save.
You're right, dragon form, weren't you?
now. Yes, she is.
Still,
Bye. Dragon plus less.
I still get to roll either way because it's a half on a save.
So roll the damage die now.
I'm just rolling carefully because I've rolled 3 off the table so far.
you
Oh,
went
That's
nuts.
still under the cloud of daggers. You put it with the
You need to roll a 19.
Craig, I managed to. How? No, the kink in the table.
What?
I managed to
You
get
rolled it into the
I rolled
nook
it into
total?
the nook in the table.
Well, that's an interesting way to cock a die.
I know, I've never done that before. Okay.
I'm classed that as cocked.
I know, I can't believe I did that.
To be fair, I managed to flip a coin once. Every time I tried to do it, I kept landing it directly.
Okay, so what did you get?
20 total.
Fail.
I won.
Yeah,
I won by 1.
10.
Sorry.
21.
If I was nearby, you'd be fine. I'm sorry.
You ran
I
away.
hate you and I hope you die.
Love you too.
So that is 21 points of slashing damage.
Ironic, that.
Yeah.
21.
21.
Yes.
Of what?
Yes.
Necrotic.
No, slashing.
I should have popped my channel divinity as soon as those went off.
You should be.
Yeah, it should be a reflex now.
I hate those things.
It's a weakened version of what you described, so
yeah,
I'm
but
not
I know
gaining.
what the hell's happening still.
It's
Oh.
not gaining half as much as what you're thinking is gaining.
So.
Although you should be gaining a lot more than what I'm giving it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm being very fair to you.
I figured that because I know exactly what the beefed up version gains.
Like all the damage it does.
Beefed
Well,
up version double the damage.
It's
it dealt
meant to
and healed.
regain half of every bit of damage it's dealt, and I'm only doing it on the special ability.
Down the back of my foot on the chin.
See the big one we did?
GG.
It regained half the damage it dealt on its minor attacks, and it had a special attack where if it hit, it
We
doubled the
will-
damage and healed for that.
So while it's going swiveling to bite Daenerys, it'll inadvertently twist and slam into Highlander. How does that sound, Highlander?
Cool. What do I roll?
I think I've rolled to hit you first. Numbers 19?
Just hits. And what do I roll?
Nothing yet.
To not get
Oh, you
knocked
might as well roll the dex save, actually. What's the dex save? As long as I hit you.
out. That's not bad.
22.
21. I don't roll 20s on my dex save. Highlander's not that dexterous, okay?
So 24 damage from the initial strike, which I know you have, but 24.
I passed the dex save.
That's fine. You still get half.
So it's half and then half again.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's 6.
Wait, sorry, I got 22.
No, you got dealt 24 for the slam.
So
So
12,
it's half 12, half 6.
and then half to 6, yeah. Not that.
No, it's 12 for the slam, but the special one isn't.
I take half the damage from the thing, and then take another half damage. On top, because of the
So
resistance.
you did the first one, did you?
Yeah.
So 6.
So it's 24 half, so you take 12 on the first one, and
Half
this
that to
is
6.
20.
Resistance.
No, I did half it.
Yeah, but I also passed the save.
No, I haven't rolled that yet.
Oh shit, so that's just 12, that's fine. I'm still not even below 140. Jesus Christ.
I've just now rolled the one that you saved against. That is 21 total, which you have to
5.
10, which he halves again to 5.
So 17 damage total. No.
Yeah, 17 total.
damage total, so it's...
And I gain stuff.
That is my hit points currently.
Yeah, but you're also minus 23
I'm still
for
got
the
below
cloud
140.
daggers, yeah.
So
Yep.
nowhere
I
near
haven't. I've done that. I haven't gotten to that. Still adding numbers.
23, not bad.
How much did you just do?
Right, what did you roll for your cloud daggers?
23.
That's a nice number. Which brings us to.
Yay.
You gonna try and hit it?
He's far away.
He's a bow.
You can fireball.
You can fireball.
I can fireball.
You can
You
fireball.
can fireball and just hit Highmender. It's not gonna hurt him much, is it?
And Daenerys, who's not in dragon form.
Yeah, it's 30-foot blast.
You could become
20
a
foot blast
evocation wizard.
and let off Highmender. That'll probably cover it.
Like you actually fire behind it.
I don't think you're gonna hit behind it.
Can I hit it in the face?
You hit it in the face.
And they won't be hit.
No, they still be good.
Wait, this thing. How high up in the air is this thing?
Like it's curled on the ground and then tilting its head up. Like you know when a snake does like a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
So
kinda
yeah, you
doing
could
that.
probably hit this thing if you center the attack on Highmender.
Could I send the
Do you want to hit Highlander and then hope it hits the thing on the side?
Well, no,
Or
fireball.
would you rather
will.
just hit the thing?
Fireball will hit.
Fireball's a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dex save or you take half damage. And either way, Highmender takes the half damage. Just depends on if he takes half or like a quarter.
It just depends. You want to center which side you want to center it on. Do you want to center it on Highlander side or do you want to center it on?
What
Daenerys
Highmender side?
Highlander side.
Clearly, Highmender's side.
Clearly
Yeah,
Highlander
Highlander
side.
can take the
Highlander is
damage.
there to get hit by like AoE attacks. That's what he's for.
Right. So what am I saving?
Pretty sure Highlander's
14.
taken more friendly
19.
fire damage than he has
Well,
from,
you're
like,
saving that
actual
one.
enemies.
Okay, I rolled a 18. I don't even need to add modifiers.
No,
I
you
have no modifier to add.
So I'm taking a quarter of all fire damage from this.
It's
Yeah.
so soft.
It's like
It's like. I like that weird feeling it when the guy cuts his hair and it's all short and it feels funny, but this is just weirdly soft. Like you can't get that spiky sensation because it's just soft.
He conditions it clearly.
He doesn't.
I know.
God damn it. Empty can, don't worry.
It's his PC now.
5.
I mean, like, dregs are empty can.
Ooh, 5.
I drain those motherfuckers.
14.
do you want more?
14.
D6.
26. 24.
Mm-hmm.
And 34.
And what was the name?
That's 34 fire damage.
That total.
Total, yeah.
And then is that half to the
That's
same?
half on you.
And half on him.
Yeah.
Quarter
Or
on
on you.
So what'd you roll?
34. Total.
34, so
That's not bad in a fireball.
that's 17?
17.
Half again for me, so
8.
a whole 8 damage. I'm interested, Sargon.
I like barbecue.
Smell barbecue.
Just slightly singed hair.
Make the save for
You don't
your
have any
moss
hair.
dogs.
Oh wait, you have her hair in
Oh,
your
yeah.
chest, don't you?
Sorry, moss dogs.
I don't care if they die. Shit, hang on, I need to. Well, one's passed. One roll 60 and need to check to see if the other one passes.
Check their vulnerabilities.
Doesn't show any vulnerabilities on this.
That's fine then.
They're not combusting right away.
Otherwise Craig could have burned some. Pretty
Yeah.
dogs.
They're getting burned anyway.
Oh, no, they both pass.
Well, the dogs are imagine quite dexterous.
So they take
17.
17. Oh, they're fine.
Really? How much chance do they have?
39.
Yeah.
They're down to
22.
22 hit points each. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Considering these things are just like, wait, am I gaining more and more creatures every time this happens? Am I eventually going to have an army of
No,
tiny
I'm just
wolves?
picking based on the environment and the level of encounter.
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, I summon at level 20.
I have an idea, I just haven't.
A bear!
No.
You get your bear.
Oh,
yeah,
wolf
your wolf
bear.
spirit.
Yo, that's
is your
actually.
bear.
What the fuck was I using there?
Garurumon. He summons Garurumon, okay?
I can do that. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna kind of half squat on the ground going, no, not today.
In that case, Doindeck.
Murder it.
Shoot it with arrows, Doindex. Shoot it with arrows.
Kill the
Yeah,
Lord.
okay.
This is the time, son. This is the time.
Redeem yourself.
I am going to.
It's the
Writhing in
spiders.
flames. Screeching in agony. Go for it, Doindeck.
I
I'm
want
going
its
to
head.
cast lightning arrow.
A cast lightning arrow?
Yes. Well,
Oh
it's.
shit.
He's going to cast lightning arrow?
Well, it's yeah. That.
Yeah.
Listen.
Don't actually use a spell.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I know what his hit points are near. I don't think it's worth cast lightning
I
arrow.
don't care. I just
Well,
think it's funny that he's
I'm
casting
worth
lightning
it.
arrow.
You might as well.
Actually,
The next
casting
time you make a
spell.
ranged weapon
It's
attack
like
during the spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself, if it's a thrown weapon, transforms into a bolt of lightning. Make the attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit or half as much on a miss. So I hit no matter what.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Percy Jackson.
So what's going on?
Basically, he rolls to hit.
Okay.
And if
I
he hits,
hit-
you take 48 lightning. If you
Mhm.
miss,
You take
if
half.
he doesn't hit, you still take 2d8.
And then whether I hit or miss,
Well,
each creature
48 half.
within 10 feet of the target must make a
That's when
dexterity
we
saving
rolls
throw.
all
Oh, for
Each of these creatures takes 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save.
The same
Or half as
at
much
Is this on a
successful.
miss or a successful hit?
Right.
Whether
What?
you hit or miss.
Right. Which side of the creature are you shooting on?
Well, Highlander's
No, that's fine. He can shoot at Highlander's side. Highlander's 15 feet away.
That's true, actually. Because he's within a 50
But your Moss
foot
Dog's
range.
shooting at close.
Moss
range.
Dogs will be hit. But Highlander will just...
Right.
not feel it.
So roll to attack first, and we'll deal with this stage at a time. So roll to attack,
Watch this, but you nat 20s.
If he nat 20s, it's
but
Jesus
he
Christ.
doesn't roll as normal for this. It's not like
No,
his
he
roll.
does. Standard
Yeah, it's
spell roll.
normal. It's normal attack,
His
but it's
spell
just
roll
the
is a
thing.
wisdom, not a dexterity.
No,
No, it's the
It
ammunition.
specifically states you make
Oh,
a
yeah,
ranged
yeah.
weapon
Yeah.
attack, so he rolls as if he's shooting
So
for his bow.
22.
22 will hit.
So
So when he says the 32, you know he's nat 20.
So if you're successful, does that, so everything takes damage now.
Well, no,
Everything takes damage.
everything
Well, no.
takes 4d8 lightning damage.
You're not the 8.
So
And now you've got to make a dex save. And if you fail it, you take a full extra 2d8 lightning damage.
So
and
also
if you
additional damage.
additional
pass
damages?
it- Yes.
What's your
18.
modifier? Dex modifier?
+1.
So what's his spell save DC?
Spell save DC is wisdom.
No, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is.
So it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
It's 12.
Okay, so
Wait,
one
it's
Moss
higher
Dog is
now.
5.
Yeah, it is
Fine.
higher because your wisdom.
It's
is
higher now because my bloody proficiency's gone up.
By 1. So it'll be
12
13.
plus 13.
So, good news is, one Moss Dog is perfectly fine.
As a d8.
The other Moss Dog is probably going to die.
I got an 18.
You're fine. So I take a 4d8 on one Moss Dog and 2d8 on the other.
No.
Right, roll the 48 for my thing first, and we'll go back
Yeah.
to.
So this is the initial damage. And that is 10, 17, 19.
Nice.
And now, since you've passed the save, you get an additional 2d8s halved.
You
Okay.
take an additional 2d8 damage.
That's fine.
On
Is that the
save.
same to every person that gets hit?
Everything, whether I hit or miss in the 10-foot radius, takes the additional 2d8 damage.
Okay, so one takes the half.
So
one
2d8.
And it rolled away. I see it.
And then half it
That's a
for your doggies.
One doggy.
And a 6. 12.
One pass, one fail. As in, one rolled like a 19, the other rolled a 2.
So what's the total?
Those are yours?
Yes.
So 12 on the extra lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not bad. Both are still alive. So one's down to 10.
Oh, it's just the target takes the 4d8s actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the additional was taken by everyone else, and the other one too.
Yeah, what's amazing.
Yeah.
It's down to...
So the target takes the 4d8 lightning damage, and then splash damage. Everything then takes the other 2d8.
Highlander is very confused why lightning has just hit his Moss Dogs.
You're very confused that this fireball came out of nowhere and this lightning shower in the sky.
All Highlander is
screaming-
aware of is that things are happening and he is immune to
a
it.
And
screaming,
then
writhing,
technically-
coiling worm.
Mm-hmm. You
That
get a second
is
shot.
my second. No, I have a second shot.
You do, but there's no point.
Ah.
Well, no, you wouldn't. You cast a spell.
Oh yeah, spells aren't the same as.
You cast the spell and then make the ranged weapon attack.
Yeah.
Similar to...
Fair.
It's similar to how
I'm making my snake
Hail of
digestion.
Thorn works.
I see. That's correct.
That just reminds me of that YouTube
That was a
video.
10.
Snake.
Oh shit! Hunter's mark.
Don't roll Hunter's Mark right now.
3.
3 whole damage.
Damage
So-
is damage.
The coiling, writhing creature making its horrific roaring screech, bellows and falls. The full length of it uncoiling and just falling open across the ground, slamming down. The whole ground shakes. And it writhes for a moment. And you hear a
Coconut stick.
like a clicking, almost like a crossing a stone grinding in a mechanism and clicking, as the space splits centrally and winds upwards. Two smaller, very angry, slightly crispy worms staring at you.
As a reaction, I would like to scream.
As a reaction, you hear
Permission
Highlander joyously laugh. Yeah, we gotta fight too many ones.
Oh, can I
that's
make a
nice.
reflex?
That depends what reflex is.
Can I cast Channel Divinity on me?
No. It's not your turn.
I think your reflex would be.
Yeah, that's my reflex.
Everyone else's reflex is, God damn it, Highlander's is, yes!
Right.
More
If
smash.
only I was level 14, and I could use Vanish.
At level 13,
How's it go?
At level 13, I would do that very thing. Well,
'Cause
yeah.
I've got the bloody
be fair,
hide in
I've
plain
not
sight
taken-
already done, so
Just-
I could just disappear.
To be fair, I've not actually taken that much
Just
damage.
Right, so now there are two of them. So now you have to specify your target. So for the sake of making this easier,
We'll
One
call
and two.
one Larry and one Fred.
No, call them Bill and Ben, the flower pot men.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Wait.
Wait.
thing one and thing two.
Wait. So has the creature just decided to split into two new creatures? Or is the old creature still there and two new ones have arrived?
It's the same creature that splits.
I want its heads.
No.
All three of them?
So
All of the heads.
so it's split centrally and then split up. So we'll say that
Number one, number two.
number one is facing
So
Dondak, and number two is facing Hendar.
Why
So
me? Rest in peace.
Daenerys, you're closer to one, and Highlander's closer to
Technically, Highlander's close to both.
two. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
You're a big.
Highlander just goes, nah, I don't want to hit one, just reaches past and smacks the other one.
To
It's
smack
still
them right
wide.
in the middle.
You still have to move around to hit the other one. They're like
Just go through. Stab.
climbs over it.
Just stands in the middle, grapples him and goes, you're mine now.
You just pull out the pickaxe and start digging through it.
Wait, is that an efficient weapon for this? The magical pickaxe that cuts through stone like it's non-existent?
I don't know how that would work. It's a living
Let's
creature.
find out. I've got
It's
the pickaxe.
organic. It's a living organic creature. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, it's covered in stone.
It's stone like hide.
We'll find out now, won't we?
We could break the stone like hide.
Dornax done his stuff then because spell and attack.
Extra magic damage.
Which brings us to Daenerys.
It does.
Slap it. Just
Really?
slap it.
Oh.
Shillelagh.
You okay?
It's not worth going into dragon form, is it? No.
It wouldn't hurt.
That depends. You're next to number one.
Dragon form be nice.
I'll get dragon
The
form.
extra hit.
I'm going for bronze dragon this time.
Cool.
Oh, lightning that shit up.
Yeah, boy.
Don't pull a dawn and miss.
It has to be saved, so you're fine. Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Hang on. This is different now.
Now
Still
there's
takes that.
two of them.
I'm aiming at one because I'm closer to it. Although it's a line, so would it technically hit the other one?
Ooh! Rolled a 2.
Yes!
Good. How long's the line?
It's 40 foot.
With it second on the line.
Oh, which way are you shooting? Straight through it.
Straight for it now.
And I'll roll for the other one. The other one rolled a 19.
It
So
still
one
takes
takes
damage
half
though.
damage. The other
It's kind of
takes full
shielded by its brother, to be fair.
Thanks, bud.
So,
damage. Should have saved your fireball there.
I think I found slot.
so one
I look
takes,
slow as well.
one takes half and one takes full.
There's two.
Can't wait.
What spell save of 11 or 12?
It's true.
So that's
Your spell save is literally worse than his.
Yeah, I should have like masses.
Wait, what is your wisdom?
He doesn't wisdom, he's charisma.
What is your
Plus
spell?
2. So what is your spell save would be 14.
Yeah.
Your
Because
spell
it's-
save.
It's 8 plus
is
your
exactly the
proficiency
same as
plus
what
your
my spell
charisma.
save would be if I used wisdom.
What's your charisma?
If I used
Plus
strength
two.
or constitution.
So plus 2.
Plus 4, plus 8. 14. Guys, I've not pumped
You're a
charisma.
paladin. Why have you not pumped charisma?
Wait, plus 2, plus 4,
Plus 8.
No, that's still 14.
You're a
That's not...
dragonborn. You have a buffed charisma.
Yeah, 1.
Rip.
Okay,
Should have been a half giant, bro.
12 total, so one takes 6.
That plus
One
0.
No,
for
number 1 takes
plus 2
12,
to the
number 2
other
takes 6.
Screw that. Can we just make it? Can
And
we
it's
play an
lightning
entire campaign
damage,
of half
so...
giants?
I can reincarnate level 15.
Okay, cool.
So it could reincarnate as a.
You're like, I got this. I is dragon.
God, I get really hard because I have
I just I want a
agility.
picture of Daenerys as like a cartoon googly
Well,
eyed
you've seen
dragon
that
going
stuff
rah, and this autumn cloak going down the back
Oh,
of it.
bro.
These things take down.
I don't know who I'm going to commission to do it, but I'm going to commission someone to do it.
See our next campaign?
hmm
Can we all be half giants?
I've actually come up with 3 or 4 campaign ideas now, and I want to take some time to look at each and decide which one would suit
Shall I run
what
a
you
campaign
want.
between them then?
You can run a couple of one-shots if you want.
You're
Are,
all
are
gonna
they
die.
are they taking damage from cloud daggers?
It's fine with me.
No, because they're a different creature now, so we need to sort out which side, which cloud dagger is on.
You could center in between the two of them.
True.
As a gesture of goodwill.
It's not their turn though,
I know.
so they don't take damage to their turns. We're not there yet. We're at Triss's turn.
Center on the
Tristan.
two of them.
There are now 2 of
You
them.
can't move cloud daggers. Can you? Oh no, you can't.
No, you
Well,
don't.
Well, you could
Cast it.
drop
Don't
it.
you have
I can,
moonbeams?
well, I should like recast it.
Why are you not casting moonbeam?
I'd rather be dragon because I'm close to it and not die.
You'd rather be dragon.
Moonbeam. Move back 30 spaces and go moonbeam.
But she wants to be dragon. Leave her
Our
alone. Leave her
dragons are easy to kill.
alone. She wants to be
That means I
dragon.
die like less quickly because 10 hit points.
Let her be dragon.
But moonbeam then dragon.
But you are an all-powerful half giant. Leave her alone.
But moonbeam then huh?
Nah,
She's a
dragon,
googly-eyed.
then
She's a
moonbeam.
googly-eyed bronze dragon baby
Moonbeam
with a
then
leafy
dragon, 'cause
cloak
then you
going
control
rar.
Moonbeam while as a dragon.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
I got to get that.
Also,
down.
it was free
I see it in my
D10.
head.
Moonbeam then turn into dragon. You can do that. You're a druid. Druids don't care about the
I
laws
wanna
of
be a
physics.
dragon.
I can guess that's how.
This is true.
It's actually
Just
true.
spell
Conservation of
daggers,
mass is
yeah.
not held when you
Although-
turn into a dragon.
To be fair, at a certain level, once
Oh,
I can
how far
actually
away
just
are you?
do spells in dragon form.
Aww.
So if it
None of
was
us have
there.
an actual wizard character.
Mhm.
We'll never learn true polymorph.
So.
Turn over.
Right.
It would be hitting number 2
Turning
just
people
now
into
because
angels.
they're
Is one of them in
positioned
it?
different. One of them's in it.
Angels. As long as you are the CR rating, you can turn it into whatever you want. At level 20, your CR rating is very high. So you could literally turn someone into like a really powerful demon, and it's just 10 hit points
Bards can get it as well. True polymorph.
at level 9.
Yeah.
It's a level 9 spell. I don't know how they get it.
They do them, apparently. Bards, warlocks, and wizards can get it.
I still do not
You still got your
understand bards. They're
inspiration.
just too broken. So
I've not used it
Duke,
yet.
Duke magic fluke.
third-rate wizards.
Do too much.
They don't get the greatest spell of all time.
Wish.
Meteor Swarm.
That's what I'm looking
40d something damage.
for. I'm looking for.
Nice.
40.
Swarm.
20 fire, 20 force. Wow. And it's 40. It's a 40-foot AoE, 3
Can
impact
only one
points.
person have
Yeah,
There's
but
no
if you're in-
crossover.
Or is
And
it?
if you're an
No, you can
evocation,
get
wizard,
everyone.
you can
Also,
make it
also
so
that
it's
we don't
like
have
killing
any
your party
sorcerers
members as
or
Yeah,
well.
if you're evocation, you just target.
You just say, oh,
And
I'll
just
make
take
a little
no
pocket there,
Yeah,
there,
there's
and there.
little pockets here,
You're
here, exactly over your allies, and just drop Meteor Swarm.
It's
and
pretty
just
sad though
devastate.
that we don't have any sorcerers or wizards.
Yeah, I think
we
I'm
don't
gonna
get wish.
I'll be a
spell it
wizard.
or cast Cloud Daggers again.
In the next campaign, I'll be
I'm probably going to move them
I'm trying to
quite
decide if I want to
soon
be a tank or a
because they're no
paladin.
longer huge.
Well, I
they're
want to be
two
a
smaller
warlock,
ones.
so.
I guess. Well,
I think he wants to be a rogue.
You shouldn't have ran away if you wanted to heal from the bar.
Well, I was dying, okay?
He doesn't want.
Oh,
If
he's
he wants to
got
play a rogue
loads
the next
healing, I can
campaign,
heal
I'll be the
someone.
tank.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
play a
you were
paladin
too
next
far away
campaign,
last time
guys.
because I haven't moved, so.
Yeah, but
Playing the bad
I
guys.
was-
and then I'm gonna
I wasn't
blackguards.
Is the nurse close to you?
No, Dorda is closest to you.
casting time 1
Does he
action
need
range
healing?
or 1 mile.
What is it?
Meteor swarm.
Yeah, you Meteor Swarm is literally
Instantaneous.
just like a mile radius of you just going there, and there.
The sphere
The pun was not
spreads
intended,
around
but I
corners.
read
A
what I
creature
wrote
takes
and I'm like, nah, I'm
20d6
going with it.
fire damage and 20d6 bludgeoning damage.
I'm
on a
laying into
failed
that, it's
save,
fine.
Or half as much on a successful one.
Yeah, you dropped that on
A
a monk.
creature in the
It's like-
area.
I made
or
an
more than
inadvertently
one
very
of
dirty pun.
more
I
than
decided
one
to go with
fiery
it.
burst is affected only once.
Basically, you can't stack them. You can't pinpoint them all in one place and take 60.
You're like straight to check.
120
Spell damages objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that aren't being warned.
Drop that on a roll. Drop that on a 20
Me too, but
level
I'm
roll.
gonna go with
It's
it.
like, yeah, I'm done. Dodges all.
Yeah, no, you're not dodging that. Bearing in mind, the only person who can cast
What
that
do you
is
what
a
do you have at your
wizard.
disposal? Did you learn any new spells this
Are
level?
you aware of what the spell save DC is for level 20
Well, I mean,
wizard?
I can heal
A
someone,
million.
but I don't know who
Blazing
he's
orbs
healing
of
because
fire
he's too
fall
far
to the
away.
ground at 4
Oh, you're
different
too far
points you
away.
can see
So
within
I
range,
don't need it.
which is 1 mile.
You can hold your
Just
action,
don't
but
need-
Basically,
need
see when you're in that
Each
epic
point
Not
you
yet.
choose must make a
but you can always
dexterity
hold it.
save.
Action.
Well, can I
The
hold
point
an
I
action until
choose
he
must make a
comes
dexterity
closer
save.
to me and I can heal him?
Yeah.
See when you.
Yes,
Here's
you
the thing. See when you're in those massive epic end of game siege battles.
So,
you just pick 4
Triss
points
is
of battle.
holding and heal until
You just
you
don't
come
know.
closer,
I'm gonna
Hinder.
run over to her.
It's
Well, you
ninth
need to wait
level.
till your turn.
And it's Highmender's turn.
Highlander's turn.
Highlander is going to have his wolves attack.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, because that's closest.
No, number 2 is closest.
Is it?
Mhm.
Thought number 2 was pointing towards Dunamaka.
And on Daenerys' side, and
It's a shame
number
you
2
only
is
get one
pointing
ninth
towards
level
Hendar
spell
at your
slot.
side. So it's kind of split and then twisted
So
up.
I'm closer to the one pointing at Hendar.
You're closest to the one pointing at Hendar.
So my wolf dogs are the ones closest to Hendar. Right. I'm attacking number 2.
Is this the new gesture for me?
Okay, 1 rolled a 17.
Oh, hang on, new armor classes, yes. 17 will hit. They're weaker now, they're split.
And the other one rolled 21. So yeah,
Yeah.
both hit. D8s.
Oh boy.
Oh! Okay, so 2 11s there.
That's not bad.
Highlander.
Highlander.
Highlander want to throw rock. Because rock is always nat 20'd. Have I not rolled a nat 20 for my rock?
No, but no, it's a special rock.
Yes. I want a nat 20.
Don't want them to water.
I don't even
Don't
care.
launch it near water ever.
I can just swim.
Yay!
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 You did get one.
I always nat 20 the rock. Okay, so that's 3d10. Anything else?
No, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Oh! Shit. 27.
Nice.
Plus 9. 36 rock damage. And the rock comes back.
It does. You're like,
He
You're
like
like-
holds up like a
you're
little
like-
scorecard
you're
that
like-
says 10 as he starts waddling
It
back.
basically gets thrown, he walks back and we see his head there go, good boy. Highlander go, good boy.
you're not even sure what it is. You're like,
Good rock.
good rock. He goes, dunk, thunk. Little legs pop up, shifts itself round, pulls back the ball and rolls back over.
Highlander picks it up, goes, good rock, and then swings glaive. Aww, that is fucking depressing.
What?
18 and 19.
Oh.
Good thing 17 hits.
Oh no, that's like the rolls, the dice. That's an 18 and a 19 dice. Add the plus 9.
Well, you definitely hit the thing.
But wasn't quite a
It
crit.
wasn't quite a crit. That's what annoys me.
Can always win.
This will be easy to at least do the damage dice for. Don't know why I picked up 2 there. Okay, that is a total of 15 magic slash and 2 necrotic. At least I think it's 15. Pretty sure I'm adding that right.
You say 15 or 50?
15.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, 15 total?
17 total. 2 necrotic as well.
I can't math anymore.
You want a calculator?
No.
Highmender is dangerous when he wants to be.
I can tell.
This is what happens when you have a half turn. Just think of if Highmender was a fighter instead of a barbarian.
That's probably just as bad.
It would be worse because he'd have more attacks.
Like a million attacks.
He wouldn't get brutal crit, but he'd
It
just
is
hit you
their
3
turn.
more times.
So. This is where the fun begins.
Yeah.
Because of their length, I can move a little bit forward without being out of attack range. So, number 1
Are they?
will shuffle forward, and it will make 1 slam at Dornak against the tree, and it will make 1 slam against Daenerys as it twists to make the attack roll.
I have a
So,
simple
Are
question.
they getting the cloud of daggers?
I have a simple question for
the one
you.
that's taking Cloud of Daggers is the other one, which is not
Oh.
looking good right now.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Has this passed through my 15-foot attack radius at any point?
No, that one. This one has not.
Gotta remember that
Right,
15-foot
so,
reach is
Dornak.
most things.
Hello.
25.
Somehow that thing, that's it.
I think that's
I really wanted to just say miss, just to see how you react, but no, that hits.
Wait, no, you've got to add the plus 10 AC from being in a tree.
Oh wait, yeah. Do I technically count as being in cover because I'm in a tree?
Not against something this size.
Not like
no.
this.
I suppose.
Not when this thing was eating trees.
You take it's 20 points of bludgeoning damage
And you go flying.
Ow.
50
and
feet.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Here it comes.
The nat 1.
It's a 17 actually.
Ooh.
More than a 17. It's a 21.
Probably a good thing too, because I rolled a lot of 6s.
Because I have a proficiency for dex saves.
Hooray! What's your dex?
Yeah, it was handy.
I still love the fact that Rangers don't
Almost.
get an advantage on dex saves at any point,
Right,
but
so what did you say
Barbarians
pick
do.
one? Right, so you take half.
I just gotta see it coming.
So 23 halved is
11.
11.
Or
11 because
Yeah.
it's rounded down.
So 20 and then 11.
So you take
Yeah.
11 slashing damage
Let
as all
me,
those little spines
have a
tear
pencil.
into you.
because I've not.
And then we're going for scenarios with the other one.
So I had 93 to start.
Plus 10.
I took
Are you flat?
11 plus 20.
Are you flat?
31.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Was
that's
that?
62.
Well, the money is higher than my table. I was wondering why it was wobbling. I don't think a 14 will hit somehow.
No, it does not.
Ooh.
Literally just.
Oh,
Just over, just above.
just
you got an
hits.
AC of 15.
16.
Oh, fine then.
I thought it was 15, but it's actually 16.
So you are okay. You feel it come up against you, and you're right up against your scales, and you're like, you're just like laying into it. You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
So this brings us to the other one. It makes different attacks from the other one.
If it does not attack Highlander, I am very confused.
Well, it will have to attack Highlander because you're in its range. So roll the cloud of daggers. You're like, oh, wait. So I'll roll the first hit while you're doing that. 24. Highlander. 24 to hit.
No.
And a 27 to hit.
That's definitely not.
No, I just imagined that these.
Nah, you got a one major problem. How's it getting through my little moss dog, sir? It's got to go through those things first.
Ignoring
Like
them.
fine.
I would not ignore the moss dogs. They're going down his throat now.
Meat is inside.
Wait, are these now large or are they still gargantuan?
They're a size smaller now.
Huge.
I can grapple them now.
I could grapple the big one.
Yeah, but like, can the moss dogs grapple them now?
No.
No.
You can only grapple a size larger. And they're medium.
It's big dogs though.
So
You know what?
11
well
on
to be
first.
alive this far.
Have you already halved?
No, I haven't halved
No,
yet.
so 5. Guys, I'm
No,
at
no,
136 hit points currently. I'm really feeling weak here.
I only.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, I forgot to
rather
add
you than
the-
me. I took 30.
Wait, add 6 to that.
I took an
Add
exact
6.
Add 6.
third
I
of my
forgot that
health.
you add stuff.
Okay, hang on. So I'm at 133 hit points, guys. I'm really freaking out.
You know what I do, guys? You know what I do? Do something.
And then next one is 1, 2, 3.
Do I make any saves?
No, not on this one. I can't do math. 13 on the second hit. With this, I added the 6 this time.
So
I took 55
6.
points of damage that round. Like a hit.
And then Cloud Daggers is.
So I got slightly with 31.
That's
I would have
start
taken
to feel
like
the pressure
50.
here.
I took two
I
attacks that
can math
round.
brain right now.
Yeah, I would have taken like 52 if I hadn't passed the
I
deck.
was like,
I feel like
Let's
I
add
saw
this
how
minus
many
this,
hit points
add
that is, and I feel like the dogs are.
I dodged 9, but
yeah.
you should have done 64 points of damage was my feet.
The skills split, so it doesn't have the. This one doesn't have the save ability.
Which reminds me of a magic card.
It sure should.
I wanted that card, never got it.
I fought a few things like this, and they are not.
Which
Nice.
brings us to. After
Yeah.
So after some slamming and some gnawing, and just you're one of these like it's just like holding its head and it's like, and you're like
It's hissing at Highlander, and Highlander's got one hand down its mouth, just kind of going, "What are you doing?"
that's pretty much what's going on.
It's like gnawing on him, and he's just there going, "This is a really
It's
weird
like when
dog."
a puppy's like chewing in your finger and you're like, what are you doing? Hindar.
I'm gonna run over for healing.
You're going to run closer, so you assume that gets you into combat range. You need to be in
No, I'm
combat range for her
running.
to reach you.
Can I go straight around the end?
Not without getting an attack of opportunity.
You can enter combat range,
And
As
then
long as
get
you
the
don't
healing word that
leave.
she's holding for you.
As long as you don't leave the combat range, you don't get the attack of opportunity. Doesn't occur.
Fair enough. I will
It's if
run
you
over
enter
into
and
combat.
leave or leave.
So that initiates your healing word on Hindar.
Yeah, I'm still checking her.
So,
It's really awkward against Highlander because he gets the attack of opportunity if you leave the fight.
so are you going for the tail of the one attacking Daenerys, or are you going for the face of the one attacking Highlander?
I'm going with face.
How much did you heal?
Right, so you make your attack while she's doing her heals.
2 attacks. Well, I'll do one at a time.
Well, just roll both, it's fine.
Well.
What are your dice and what's your add modifiers?
Plus 9, so 19 and 17.
What's your strength?
Plus
That's
3.
not 19 and 17.
How are you adding plus
That's
9?
not a 6, it's a 9, it's 18.
How are you adding plus 9?
3 for strength, 4 for proficiency, and my weapon gives me plus 3.
Yeah, he's got the incinerator.
Oh yeah, another plus 3 on top.
No, it's 10 now.
Yeah, it's plus 10.
What are you doing? What's your...
4, 3, and 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 10.
So I hit on a
You are
9.
19.
How does Highlander have the lowest plus to hit?
Well, if it's 17 or
Because
higher,
you
he'll
don't have
hit.
a magic weapon that gives you plus 3 to hit.
So it's 3d6 fire damage, isn't it?
You get,
Yeah,
you get a
bullshit.
magical great axe.
No, it's not. I don't have a magical grey axe.
No, but like you
Well,
get a
yes.
magic great axe
Well,
that has a
these are
plus
some
3 to hit, and then you'll be up here with us.
Oh, why?
I get a
don't
magic
need a
axe that
plus
gives a plus 3 to hit, and I just do not
Just
miss.
enough.
You just don't need that.
Hindhard is like, I got this. He comes running back into combat, pulls out the short sword, goes, ah, and just cleaves right down the middle of it.
Michael!
All of the guts pouring all over your face.
That is fine. What do I heal?
4.
1. 12 and 5, 17.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
Do not. I want to cut the head off the next beast. I swear to God.
Can I ping it with an arrow? Next one.
No. You can't swap a weapon.
Right, so it's too far for me for making the second attack, isn't it?
No, and you won't have any movement left either, so you won't reach the other one.
Okay.
Highlander can throw and then pull the weapon because Highlander just does.
Fair enough.
You're
Highlander's version of changing weapons is literally just kind of let
that
go
brings
with a
us to
hand.
Dondak. There's one in your face right now, Dondak.
One
Oh shit! You've got disadvantage on the attack.
It's right in front of your face now, Dondak.
Oh, you can't even withhold your turn until I've moved.
Because it would munch your face.
No, because it would go past the combat round would end.
I could just use lightning at it.
Yeah, I call it Ranger down.
You'd still have the disadvantage.
Yeah, but...
But you wouldn't hit anyone.
Ooh, Hunter's Mark. How
Hunter's
does that
Mark.
work if it's the same creature but it splits in two?
Hunter's Mark would apply to one and then...
Once the
applied it-
creature is defeated, I could have applied it to another one.
Basically,
So I guess
it's
I
the
he'll
same
have applied
creature.
it to either number 2. You'd have applied it to the one he's got because it was the one in his face.
yeah, the one that
No,
was
just
already
use it.
looking at me.
Plus, even if he attached it to the other one, it would already just have transferred
Do you have
across.
any melee weapons?
Yeah. I have the short sword. Yeah, I mean,
Can we just be childish, like just like
I could use lightning arrow again.
disadvantage? He's in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if I miss, I
He still does
do
more damage than the
half
short
of
sword if you miss.
4d8.
Well, that's up to you.
Well, no, it's half and then half again if they pass the bit. Oh no, the dex
No,
save just for the extra
the
damage.
first 4d8
Is a
damage
guarantee.
is halved if I miss. But if I hit, it's 4d8. And then it can make a dex save to resist the next 2.
Might as well do it, man.
Yeah, I'm just going to fire another lightning arrow at it. Because right now I'll still do the most damage I can.
Right, well, tell me what I'm doing when time comes.
Well, a crit failed.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
You
So
can't
I
hit anyone though.
explode myself.
Physically can't hit anyone.
You
And the
can,
worst thing is, he still technically damages the
he
beast.
can actually shoot from one side or the other, so he could still hit yours and Daenerys if he like misfires that way,
Problem
or
is, the
he
creature,
misfires on himself.
problem is, the creature still takes the damage.
Roll the 4d8 or whatever it is it does,
Give us another d8. 'Cause I won't roll for
because it's a crit fail.
Oh wow, we actually put
16
Is that total?
total.
Right, so you take half of that, and he'll take half of that. Because
That's
you
fair.
misfired in your face.
And I guess I'll make a dex save, and it can make a dex save.
We'll just make it that each.
Or we'll say that's that.
We'll say that's that.
clap our hands together.
Now it's the
8
dragon.
damage.
And now it's the numbing dragon. Nom
On the plus side, you actually hit something on the crit fail. That's more than most people can say.
I don't know. I haven't
And
understood.
now-
You've basically
crit
just
fail.
like drawn your bowstring and like what's happened is you kind of like lost grip of the string and it's just gone in your face.
Okay.
62 to
17 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Bite, bite.
I'm sorry,
Bye-bye.
you're the math student.
Nom. Rip those
Yeah, but
things off
match
it.
is over now. I no longer remember the numbers.
62,
So
50,
that's
64.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Thing is, I clocked that like within 2 seconds.
I'm not good at math.
Nom.
It's those weird arbitrary numbers like 62 to 54.
I just want
Anything
I just
with the
want
number
a
eight
googly
is a
eyed
struggle.
gold dragon with the stupid cape
Like,
going
I'm
and
really
rar.
good with the number 7, but the number 8.
Or I want a serious drawing and then just stick the googly eyes on it.
Like
I
I'll
just
say,
can't
I'll
get rid of the image in my
contemplate the
head.
8 times table.
It's a Naris's dragon quirk.
5 times.
That makes me so
but then
happy.
7 times table.
It's pretty accurate.
It's pretty funny.
Because I'm pretty silly.
Hey, your turn.
You missed me blowing myself up.
Now, you are underneath the one, technically, that's hitting
What
the
did
one
the dragon
down.
do?
So. Nom.
Did it work?
She's pulling scales out of these things for fun.
Probably did more damage than me.
So it is up, so you're like underneath it, and its tail is at Daenerys, and its head's at Don't.
I should probably just disengage and
I
run.
should probably not throw the rock because on the crit fail it hits Dolendak in the face.
Throw the rock.
And it's still technically a
and
crit.
it still technically comes back.
And it's still technically a crit as well.
3d10 rock to face.
3d10 rock to a face.
Honestly, give it a go. I feel like I deserve it after all the crit fails I've rolled.
I'm just gonna like stab it.
Just
You get an
Go for it,
advantage
go
to
for
throw,
it.
so like you'd
I
have to
get
roll
advantage
2
on
more.
pretty much everything at the moment.
Do I add anything on to it?
Is that your d20?
Oh shit.
That 20. Yeah.
What kind of
Roll
weapon
scale.
are you using?
My rapier.
Rapier's 1d8.
Yeah.
So roll another d8.
1d8 finesse, so you take strength or dex, whichever is higher.
So what was the first roll?
The first roll was an 8 and that's a 6.
8, 6. What's your dexterity?
Plus 3.
17 damage.
Well done.
Roasted it.
For a rapier, that's not bad.
Just straight into like one of the areas where the scale's been ripped off already.
You just like shove it underneath the scale and you're like, "Arr."
So that everyone else's strategy is to get them below the weak points. I'm going to strategy is to just go through the scale.
You're
My
like,
strategy is to
He
ah.
blow
doesn't
myself
understand weak points, he makes the weak point.
He makes the weak point.
I'm gonna say all my hair is
Those
standing
are
on end
just-
now.
Milnerf
So
makes your
I'll actually
weapon
do
clean
myself.
as you go because he's like, I don't know what to do. Because none of his spells do damage.
So he's making mine clean as well.
He's just keeping things clean, making you look good.
I'm
But
not
when
covered
for the
in,
giggles,
like,
he'll blink over to
worm
Hendar and
beard
just
and
start
such.
cleaning your armor.
Appreciate it.
And he's like, you're welcome. He gives like a little dragon thumbs up, like.
I'm trying to decide.
I like
If-
to think he's just sort of like flying over like with like dust off your shoulder.
Yeah, that is
And you're
all.
just
What's a
clean.
little feather duster then?
Magic all
Just a magical feather duster. I'm
He's
trying.
got 1 or 2 spells that do like minimal damage, but he's a utility character. He's got messenger and polymorph and things like that, and dimension door.
I'm trying to think.
He's got
right?
dimension door whenever you need to run away.
I've got an idea, right? How I've got 2 points here. I could either attack it and try and crit this thing, or I could attempt to pull it away.
I would recommend going for it because I think the amount of damage you do.
First things first. More sounds.
They run up. They start biting its tail.
Okay. Nat 20. Nat 20 again.
The advantage of advantage.
Okay, that was not. I did not expect that. That is genuinely.
I can't wait to get a game table. We're just gonna have a dice thing in the middle, and every time Ian
Here's the
rolls, we're
thing.
just gonna have a little camera.
Here's the thing. It was a 20 and a 4 for the first one. The red dice had the 20. The black dice had the 4.
Or is it the other way around?
And it's the other way around on this one. Okay, so 19 damage from the first crit.
19 from the first one.
8 and 8.
Nice.
These
This is
dogs
where the
have done
2
more
1s
than
come
me
out.
entirely. One of these dogs has done more damage. Than
1
me.
and 1.
Well, you're really good in your predictions tonight.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That is the greatest crits I've ever had.
This might be my favourite crit you've ever
This
had.
beats the max damage roll I did with the level 20 barbarian. Nothing will beat this.
Right, Highlander runs up
Oh, didn't crit.
with the glaive.
26.
Will hit.
26 again. Exact same rolls again on different dice.
Great, so we're rolling your damage.
This is the most greatest thing in existence.
You're just rolling it all at once.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's the same dice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that is.
I don't think I need to.
No, I think it's my turn.
That is. Hang on. So 18 magical damage from the first one,
Hang on.
with 6 being necrotic,
Hang on.
and a measly.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I can't math that fast, I'm afraid. Okay.
And a measly 17
And
from the
measly
second
17.
one.
And how would you like to do this, Highlander?
Highlander cuts its head off.
I don't think it has a head.
Highlander finds the thing the closest approximation to its head,
The face.
rips it off, tears off the head, and then proceeds to cut the rest of it up.
I mean, there isn't really a head.
He just rips off
So
the part
much
with
as
the
it's a
mouth.
long line with, like, pincers that come out.
Highlander
The
rips
bit
parts
with
off.
the pincers.
You can have, like, the
Like
big...
a-
You can have, like, a... You could take one of the things
Wait,
that does
Highlander
things.
rips 2 of the pincers off. They're going to be his new fist weapons. He just splits it in half and then leaves the glaive in bed and just rips the 2 off.
I'm trying to think of...
No,
what
you
the
forget.
f-
He basically just cuts them down into.
No, I'm picturing, like...
You're picturing the full-on wrist guards, aren't you?
Yeah. You may have 2 of those.
And then proceeds to just kind of tear the rest
You
of
may
it
have
off.
2 as you carve right up it, pulling parts of the innards out, and it screeches in Dorndak's face and falls dead.
Dorndak is there going, Jesus Christ!
And these 2 massive gushing dead worm bodies are on the ground. And Mildred is
Split
just
into
a kid just flitting back and forth, casting prestidigitation in everyone, going, I really don't know what to do in this situation.
Don't worry.
Highlander is
Neither do
loving
I.
life.
At least we're not covered in worm goo.
Can I see if I can carve some of these guys up?
You can take a few skills off them if you would like, but
And
they
I
are
downloaded the wrong
heavy.
Star Wars.
Are they?
Yeah, I
Hi.
downloaded the wrong
I
Star
can carry a
Wars.
ton before the bag of holding.
I will pass a few skills to.
I don't
Highlander.
think that's wrong.
See, I love how you're like, and Highlander's just like,
The
That's
smaller
right.
scales would make okay
Definitely
shoulder
the
pads,
one
and a bigger
before.
scale would make part of a breastplate.
It was on Pornhub.
So we can make half plate.
So you could make a half plate.
Sweet.
Kind of mean.
But it's natural armor half plate, so it's not metal. So it's natural armor half plate. If she, I don't know if she's able to wear
Right,
half plate.
myself.
Well, you could.
Medium armor. Druids can wear medium.
Yeah, it's a natural resource, so you could keep it
Hey! Buffing up the druid.
buffing up the
I
druid.
love how we just make our own armor now.
Yeah,
We've
why
just
not?
given up trying to do it properly.
Mildred is quite happily talking about cleaning. He says, I could get an animal messenger if you like, and I'll let Phoebe know, and then we don't have to walk all the way back.
That'd be appreciated.
Highlander's just there hacking parts off these things, just like.
Well, Mildred goes
Trying
off
to
and
figure
does
out
his
how it
thing, and he
works.
sits there and he has his
Get
little
more skills
spell
if you
packs
can.
being community.
Can I try and harvest more scales? From both creatures.
They're pretty sturdy on, but Daenerys has plucked off at least 3. So you can have at least 3 smaller ones,
And then Hyman's
Plus
just
the
going to
2
tear off
pincers.
chunks.
and you can take the 2 big ones to make breastplates and one other small one to even out.
So we
Just
can
because
make
they're not easy
2
to
half
carry.
plates or 1 full plate.
You can make 2 half plates, or you can make 2 sets of shoulder pads.
Not a full plate.
Not a full plate.
The shoulder pads do for armor.
Shoulder pads does nothing.
They look nice.
I might let you have. They might give you +1 if you ask me nicely.
Would they make +1?
Ah, the you.
She's just like, no.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I seen that in my own head too.
Hey, Mr. High Maintenance, you have lots to make up for.
I make the tea.
You make the tea. It takes a little bit for the animal messenger to go through. Eventually, Phoebe does come bounding along. She looks exhausted. Looks like she's ran to come and get you, and she's got like a little pouch that's being kind of attached to her and a little harness, and it's like billowing around. She goes, "Sorry, it took so long. Elf villages. Oh my goodness, what is that?"
Highlander just roars.
That's Highlander, yes.
What language is the dragon speaking?
She speaks Common, Sylvan, and Draconic.
Okay, cool.
It's a dragon.
I can't wait
She's
until we
very
encounter
young.
the one that
She's
speaks
like
giant.
Mildred.
That is going to be the greatest thing of all time. Hymander's going to have a full conversation. You're all
Beer,
going to be
beer,
like,
beer.
what the fuck?
Beer, 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 beer. And he's gonna go, "Give me the beer."
Where's the bear?
Where's the beer? And she's just staring like aghast. She's like, "What is this abomination in
And
my
you
woods?"
just see Hymander just like cutting pieces off.
I'm just going to
attempting
say
eat some of it.
that's the thing that was ruining the planes. We killed it.
She nods a bit upset. She goes, "I brought all the supplies I could get," and she kind of like, with her little claws, sort of like lifts the thing off her head and she kind of sets it down. It's kind of like a satchel for one of you, and inside are 3 wine bags. She couldn't find beer. She brought the closest thing she
Skins.
could. Wine skins, that's the one. She brings you nice. They're big skins too. They're not like little ones you hold in your hand. They're like a proper big wine skin. 3 of those. She brings some like freshly baked loaves of bread, a couple of like rations of meat. She has there's some shiny stones in there. We're not sure what kind of shiny stones there are without a proper examination, but there are some shiny
Hymander's
stones in
taking
there.
those.
That's fine.
Hymander-
I'll work out
Hymander's
which ones I'm
working
giving you in a
jewels.
minute. And she sits on the ground and she says, "And I present to you," and she closes her eyes nice and tight, and pop! A pair of rather scruffy looking leather boots pop into the air and kind of fall into the ground into the mud. And she goes, "Sorry, I haven't done this in a while." And she kind of sheepish, and she explains politely that these are mudwalker boots. Mm-hmm. And these are items that she found in the woods, and she knows they don't belong there, but she doesn't know what to do with them, and she feels like
So
they
she
should go
stole
to an
them.
adventurer. She found them, and she's like, "I don't know what
Finders
they're."
keepers.
Finders
okay.
keepers. She's a dragon.
So they're just some hobo shoes.
Some hobo shoes.
Some hobo
Some poor homeless guys looking for shoes.
But she's identified them, so mud walkers. I think Hyman are like this. You ignore difficult terrain created by marshes or mud. 3 times a day, may mudslide. You can spend a bonus action to slide 20 foot in one direction. The area through which you move is coated in a thick, slippery mud as if affected by the grease spell. The effect lasts for 1 minute. She found them. They don't belong in the Feywids. They're dirty and leathery and human.
In other words, I get grounded in marshy terrain.
Which is pretty much your like one weakness.
Yeah, my one weakness is basically just marshy terrain.
Or
Yeah.
snowy
Sand.
terrain.
Snowy terrain.
And
Yeah,
sand.
which we haven't come across yet.
Oh no, snowy terrain would be pretty solid in.
Well, either
Sand.
way,
You compress the snow under your feet.
when I made these for another adventure in an environment yet to come, but I see that this might be useful for Highlander now.
Highlander is equipping these. I'm
Highlander-
not entirely sure how they fit on initially, but
And
they eventually
attunement, so it tunes.
just really
So they
small
just
boots
get
for a while.
bigger and bigger.
It's like,
Highlander walks over and what you see is Highlander walk over, look at his shoes, look at the boots and go, they cleaner.
Yeah, you're deaf. So,
Crash.
Well,
alright, so we fall down the other room. Probably the laundry. Things that are always falling down.
It's just the dead bodies that Craig keeps in the cupboard.
Mildred does his best to clean things
Yeah.
up so it doesn't look so
everyone's
bad.
got skeletons in
yeah.
the closet.
And she
Well, maybe a skeleton bag.
she's like thanking you every 2 minutes as she walks you back towards where you originally came from. Like, I mean, constantly.
Can we not
No
just find ourselves in the
problem.
wild?
She obviously offers to give rides, so people, I imagine you jump on the fluffy cuddly thing.
I am
Yes,
literally just
definitely.
walking with my 2 like moss
Well,
dogs
he-
until they disappear.
he needs to carry me everywhere because
Yeah.
I gave him 100 gold.
She
so
takes
I'm
you
on
to
his
roughly
shoulders.
You're
where she
literally on my
feels.
shoulders while I've got my moss
She
dogs
takes you back to
just
roughly
stroking
where she
them.
feels
Your
like you were the
new
last
rock
time, and she
boy.
opens up the gate and she ushers you through happily, but she stays on the other side and she says, "I have a lot of work to do to tidy up all the mess, but thank you so much."
Not a
You're
problem.
welcome.
Highlander got loot.
And as you go through I'm afraid your dogs don't go through the gate because it's a different planes and they just don't.
I throw what
Work.
I assume is their equivalent of a ball. Just hope they chase it.
like a ball of grass that you've made and just like throw
Launch
it.
it.
Just your stone
Happy
friends.
slobber, kind of like slobbery grass dogs were chasing after it happily. as you exit the Fey Gate, and the gate shimmers back to plain existence, and you're standing outside the gate of the town where you can collect your cart for your journey on to the next town.
Highlander claimed cart for a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
So you get in the car, Highlander gets in for a nap. I assume that two of you sit up front of the horses. Animal handling people.
I've got animal handling.
I've got +8 to animal handling, so.
Something tells me she wins.
Yeah, I think so.
Highlander is.
I can
we've
stand.
discussed it. No, you can sit in the back of the cart with the sleeping Highlander. It's probably best to not be there.
I can stand.
So congratulations, you have protected the Feywilds. And you are on the road to the next town.
Have we leveled up?
And you level up to level 11.
Yay! Divine Smite.
Oh.
Please do not do your hit points now. If you're going to level up, do it all at once next week. Because I'm pretty sure some of us have accidentally hit pointed up twice.
I don't. I hit point up on the die.
I always do. If I do my level up, I always do like everything all at once, rather than
Hang on,
doing.
I literally just.
Now I need to write everything for next week as well. But I have a few ideas.
Oh, wonderful! I've got Relentless Rage.
Yay!
Right now, if I drop to 0 hit points, I roll a DC 10 for the first one. A Constitution saving throw. So I literally. Oh no! I physically always pass the first one.
You have
Even on a nat 1, I still add the +9
I'll take
and
a
get the
look.
I
10.
don't know if that how
I'll
it works
level
for
up
that
tomorrow.
maybe.
Next